Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Listen, man, we back with a breaking news report. Shout out Sonic from Seattle. You already know what it is. They need to bring the Sonics back to Seattle. Oh my goodness, man! When we say the shit just continue to get worse, the shit, I'm telling you, cannot make this up. The Bulls have had obstacle over fucking obstacle all season long. You understand? To lose your best, the heart and soul of the defense. You understand? In my personal opinion, these two guys are going to be the reason why the Bulls end up in the NBA Finals. I'm trying to tell you, these two guards right here was your defense. You understand? You just lost the heart and soul of your defense. You understand? You lost Lonzo Ball. You understand? That defensive hawk. You understand? Him and Caruso, they was like a tag team. You know, in wrestling, when the tag team champions, they was the tag team defensive champions, undisputed. Can't nobody fuck with them defensively. You understand? They shut shit down. You understand? How in the hell we got breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Caruso, fractured wrist. What in God's green world is going on, man? The Bulls cannot catch a break, goddammit. Can't catch one. Oh my goodness. I don't understand it. The Bulls are suffering some adverse situations that can't nobody ever try to piece together what's going on right now with Chicago. You can't make this shit up if you wanted to. The Bulls are seriously kind of in trouble. I'm about to say it right. The Bulls are in trouble. It's panic time, goddammit. The Bulls are suffering right now. I'm telling you. It's like they're going from roadblock to roadblock to roadblock. Shout out to Rap God Reloaded. Grayson Allen. That's one of the most dirtiest motherfuckers in the game. You understand? Or for all my wrestling fans, they say Ric Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. Grayson Allen is the dirtiest player in the game. I told y'all that last night before the game even started. Grayson Allen was a dirty motherfucker. It's Flight Sports TV. The Bulls are in trouble. They have lost the heart and soul of the defense. Lonzo is he's getting surgery. Caruso is getting surgery. What the hell is going on? We got all access to the building. Dex, what's the deal?
Man, I am so distraught of what I just witnessed last night, and what Billy Donovan said as well, is that could be a potential career-ending injury for Alex Caruso. Now, we know that Alex Caruso was part of that draft with Lonzo. He played with Lonzo in the summer league. They was a terrific tandem. And with the what's his name? Kyle Kuzma of the world. That summer league team was fantastic, and it was very entertaining and interesting to watch. Now we see Caruso following Lonzo in injury. I mean, this is devastating. This is something that it's hard to swallow right now. The Bulls this year has been riddled with injury and has been ravished with the COVID surge that was going through the NBA and has scorched the Bulls. Now you got Alex Caruso, Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Derrick Jones Jr., Javonte Green, so on and so on. All these important pieces that are integral parts in making up a championship team or a championship contender or an Eastern Conference final appearance.
I'm telling you.
This is going south, and it's going south fast. So I don't know what Billy Donovan and the Bulls going to do. Now it seems like their hands are forced to make a trade by the trade deadline to keep this ship afloat.
Oh,
When
there's no way
Lonzo went
around it.
down, Alex Caruso was coming back. So that was a par situation right there. That was a par situation. Lonzo go down, Alex Caruso come in. So you don't lose that much of defensive production when Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo
Yes.
Ball, but now both of them are down, and it could be Alex Caruso out for the season or even
Woo,
his career's in jeopardy, and
woo.
Lonzo out for 4 to 6 weeks. Where are the Bulls is going to pull and extract defense from who and from whom amongst the players that are currently structuring the team right now? Where
It's
are they
about
going
things
to
getting
pull and
problematic.
extract defense from these current players that are structuring the team right now? This is not good, especially after losing a gut wrencher to Milwaukee Bucks, where you had a opportunity to win and eke and squeak out a victory in Milwaukee. Now this, I don't like it. Something is wrong. They got a dark cloud over their head. I don't know what happened, but the Bulls need to clear this up. They have to find a trade partner and have to find a trade partner
Yes.
soon.
Absolutely. Alex Caruso, I believe, he's averaging 8 points this season. But that's not where he plays dividends. See, y'all don't hold Caruso to the standard that you hold other players. You understand? Alex Caruso is a part of the heart and soul of the goddamn Chicago Bulls. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, defensively, last night they looked like they was a little bit in trouble. All jokes aside, I was about ready to up something on y'all real quick. I was gonna say, yo, Lonzo was clearly needed last night, especially towards the closing stretch. It was a lot of clutch threes that people was fucking up that Lonzo would have swished. Point blank, period. You understand? You pay homage here at Flight Sports TV first. I said it. You understand? And defensively, Lonzo Ball would have slowed a whole lot of shit down. They was having their goddamn way. This dude, Giannis, I'm not saying ain't nobody gonna stop Giannis, but I'm just telling you, you have Lonzo Ball on that floor. Shit, Giannis ain't just walking to the goddamn paint like he was doing closing that game last night. That shit was just disgusting. You understand? Alex Caruso and Lonzo Ball, this is devastating. I don't see how shout out to All Access. The Bulls got to make a goddamn move, point blank, period. And ain't no goddamn way around this shit. The Bulls are in
Damn,
trouble.
the most animated I've ever heard.
Listen, Lonzo Ball was one domino. This the second
Yeah,
domino, goddammit.
exactly.
I don't know what they gonna
Third,
do from here.
third,
I need
third,
answers. I got
third
million-dollar
domino.
questions, and I need some million-dollar answers. It's Flight Sports TV. What's good, Willa Copperfield? What's the fucking deal? It's Flight Sports.
You know, I guess this is where we would be forced to trade Kobe White. You know, depending on however long Alex Caruso gonna be out. The only good, nothing's good about it, but what kind of makes it better in a sense is All-Star break is coming. So whatever record we have by the time All-Star break occurs, it'll be there with possibly getting him and Lonzo back. Now, I think we are in trouble for shit until the All Star break. There's no telling when Zach
DEFCON
comes
3.
back. Possibly. Say it one more time. That
The meter is at DEFCON 3.
Yeah, see, you damn right I'm heated. You know why I'm heated? Because Lonzo Ball is not being fully appreciated by the goddamn Bulls fans and the Sea Red Nation. He was clearly needed last night, ladies and gentlemen. The so-called Sea Red Nation. I'm not talking about the real Sea Red. I'm talking about the motherfuckers masquerading. We need to get y'all out of hiding tonight. Y'all really don't want me on your heels right now. I'm telling you. All right? Lonzo Ball is clearly needed. Alex Caruso. Let me tell you something right now. You are about to witness some shit coming from the Chicago Bulls, okay? Without Lonzo Ball, the defense was clearly missing them last night. Clearly. You don't need glasses to see what the fuck we seen. I got 20/20 vision. I can have one eye open and see it. Alex Caruso out. The Bulls are officially in trouble. How do you make this up? Who you telling me Zach LaVine gonna fix this? You telling me DeRozan gonna be able to? Who gonna fix this defensively? I'll wait.
Well, hey, this is where coaching. Yeah, they got to come up with some defensive concepts. Something.
Their defense is injured, my brother. This is what Flight is trying to emphasize.
No. I get that, but this is where coaching really comes into play.
I don't know about this one. You can't put this on Billy.
I'm saying but at the same time, it's all of them. They got to come together.
Listen, last night, brother, we had a terrific stream, right? And we basically said, if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. It can't be on you. It has to be in you. Shout out to the great Nipsey Hussle. So if the defensive mindset are not in the current players that are housing this roster, Billy can't put it in them because Billy didn't create them as a basketball player. You understand what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah, I get that, but you can still
coach that into somebody. It's got to be there. They got to be willing, because that's a hell of a sacrifice to play defense in the NBA.
But you can still come up with defensive
schemes. I understand.
Concepts. You know what I'm saying?
Schemes and concepts. Yes, you can come up with that, but you still have to be a willing participant. And so far, we've seen some important players on the Bulls that are non-willing participants. So all of a sudden they're going to just dig it out their ass and be supreme in defense? I don't think so. The Bulls are in trouble. Listen to what Flight is telling you now. The Bulls are really in trouble.
I know they're in trouble, but I'm always have an optimistic point of view about it.
So let me hear some optimism. How the hell they gonna clear this shit up defensively? You tell me, because I seen it last night.
They got to hunker down and communicate with each other and really put their feet into the fucking ground.
Oh, that's easier said than done. Give me the names of the people that's gonna do it. Hey, listen, everybody could come up with some shit and say, hey, we're gonna do this. Who's gonna do it defensively? Who's gonna stop this shit defensively? You tell me. You telling me you got guys on this? Hold on, brother. Hold on. You telling me it's people on this goddamn roster right now that's gonna be able to clear up this defense with Lonzo Ball out and Alex Caruso combined? You telling me?
Not clear it up,
he's gonna clear this shit up?
Keep it stable. Keep it stable.
I don't know about that one. I think that's a reach.
Sustain it enough. A reach is saying they're going to be immaculate on defense. They're going to still continue at the level that they did prior to both of them going down.
My brother.
If you just sustain it, that's all they got to do is sustain it.
The real Bull Nation, my brother, listen what I'm trying to explain to you. The real Bull Nation understand what's going on here. They know it's DEFCON 4. The real C-Red understand what's going on right here. They know it's DEFCON 4. Hashtag run with us. Those be putting those hashtags on their social media pages. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. They understand what happened last night in the devastating loss to Alex Caruso. Now, when you have Lonzo there and no Alex Caruso, okay, you can sustain a little bit. Now, if you have Alex Caruso there with no Lonzo, okay, there you can sustain a little bit, because their heart and soul is based on defense. That's their niche that has been in the league, is their defense. Now, their offense is another thing. Their offense is not as needed as much because you got Boots, you got Zach, and Zach is coming back, and you got DeRozan. So the offense is okay. You got a potential three-headed monster that could score 20 points on any given night, give you 6 assists, and maybe 10 to 13 rebounds. So that's okay. But the defense, brother, how you going to be optimistic about that? It's hard. I know where you're coming from. It's hard, but it's the reality that we have to face as Bulls fans and Bulls Nation. You know doggone well you ain't going to pull a rabbit out the hat on this one.
We're not going to beat. We're not going to beat every team, but we're not going to beat the elite.
Flight? Hey, what's good, Flight, man?
What's good, bro? Let's talk.
Hey, Flight, man, the Bulls. I didn't even know, man. I just seen your notification when you go live, man. Man.
Let me tell you something, man. I was having a beautiful day, goddammit. I walked in my door. Let me tell you how I got the news. I put the key in the goddamn door. Pardon me. You understand? I opened up the fucking door. I'm greeting the kids and shit. I look at my phone. I see Alex Caruso. I said, oh, what the hell is going? I said, oh shit. I said, oh no. Oh, what the hell is going on? You understand? Let me tell you something. The Bulls
Yeah,
are in trouble. Got that number one seed. Let me tell you something. You could almost kiss that shit goodbye. You understand? Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso, they could secure that motherfucker. And you got both of them out. I just want somebody to come here and tell me how they gonna show up this goddamn defense. Stop telling me how they gonna score all these points and all this bullshit. How they gonna clear up this defense? Giannis Antetokounmpo was walking his ass to the paint last night and couldn't do shit about it. Nobody did shit about it. Give
that's
me an
facts.
explanation.
Facts.
Vucevic is food. He's food. It's Flight
Chop liver.
Sports TV. ZO2 is clearly needed. Without Lonzo Ball and the combination of Alex Caruso, oh man, it's gonna be hell to pay in Chicago. I don't see how they're gonna get through this shit. I'm telling you. And the
That's
Eastern
what we're
Somebody,
Conference is
saying,
so
Theo.
loaded.
Theo 3. That's what
no,
we're
I'm with
saying.
you.
Even with those players, it was difficult to hold fort, to hold up the fort. But they did. They held the fort. You know what I'm saying? They was first place. But now that, they're missing piece after piece after piece and they're trying to plug up the patches, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a gaping hole. We have to admit there's a gaping hole right now, and this patch is going to be so difficult. Matter of fact, you can't patch this. You're not going to be able to patch this. It's the floodgates. Listen, the inopportunity now for the Chicago Bulls is at an all-time high. When they had one or two or even three of their defensive players present, it was already a tall task to beat the Nets, to beat the Sixers, and to beat the Bucks. Think about that. That was already a tall task with a healthy Bulls team because nobody expected the Bulls to be this good this soon. So don't sit here and tell me that was left over sitting on the bench. Ayo is going to do it all. Come on, man. You sound like a Cowboy fan, and I'm a Cowboy fan. So I know what it sounds
Oh
like.
man, you a cowboy too, man? Oh
Man,
man.
Yes. So I know what it's
Oh
like when you get
man.
a little, your imagination just run wild. You know what I mean? I know what it's like,
Yeah,
and I'm starting to
bro.
see this.
but that's the only optimism. It's all about is everybody going to be back before the playoffs. I tell you what, Lonzo Ball, we know that he will be back. It was some news broke. I will give some more details on that later on. Lonzo Ball's recovery is already going beautifully, even though he hasn't had the surgery yet. There's a lot of things that has been coming out, and I'm gonna be breaking news on that shortly. You understand on Lonzo? I'm telling you right now, yeah, we have nothing to worry about. I'm just gonna let you know right now, Lonzo
Yeah.
Ball's gonna come back better than ever. He's already on the process of making sure he comes back better than ever. You understand? And the surgery is beautiful, and that should be scheduled shortly. I'm letting y'all know. I'm breaking news on y'all all tonight. It's Flight Sports. There's a lot of shit. I done got some word from upstairs. You understand? There's a lot going
Yes,
on.
sir.
You understand? I'm just gonna let you know right now. It's about to go down. And bottom line is, I'm still waiting on somebody to tell me how they show up this team defensively. I don't want to hear about they're gonna put up the points and all of this. DeMar, Io is good defensively. I ain't gonna discredit that. He's all right. You understand?
Yeah,
But
but
Yeah,
you
you
know the
can't
he's
rest
cool.
of them, like,
reduce.
huh?
You can't reduce what the Bulls in desperate need of and put it on a fucking rookie. Come on,
Right.
guys.
You
Come on,
damn right.
basketball minds. Don't do that to the Bulls. Don't play the Bulls cheap like that. The Bulls
It
have
has
to
to
make a
be a team.
necessary move. Stop trying to cover for Kobe. Stop trying to cover for Vooch or whoever that you have fallen in love with, who have done nothing for your organization thus far.
Hey,
Or
flight.
the
Hey,
previous regimes they was on.
they got. Hey guys, like, hey Patrick, when he's got to come back like steaming, man. Like he's gonna have a really high role now. Like considering Caruso's out. I mean Caruso's out. Excuse me. But like, man, it's gonna be crazy, man. He's gonna have
Shout out
to
to
get
Uh,
DJ
a
Queen.
valuable
DJ
role.
Queen says, I didn't want the Bulls to acquire Ball because he always hurt. I mean, that's you always lying. Lonzo Ball hasn't been hurt. Lonzo Ball hasn't been hurt clearly in 2 years. You need to you send that bullshit back somewhere else. But shout out to DJ Queen. Pay homage. Lonzo Ball's been balling his ass off. He finally got a little fucked up injury. You understand? And he's gonna come back better than ever. You understand? I'm telling you, all of y'all is gonna be coming back around. You understand? When Lonzo Ball is knocking down the biggest shots, you seen last night when they needed a three, where the fuck they was gonna get it from? Vooch couldn't do it. That shot was way
Yeah.
too heavy for my man. Kobe White. He was looking like a deer in headlights when they threw him that shot. That shit was off. You understand? Oh, them shits get heavy, in them closing
Facts.
stretches. You put Lonzo Ball in that
Facts.
situation, that shit switch. You heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. You tell them to come see me. You put Lonzo Ball in those spots last night when they needed that three to seal the deal and to cut into that lead more than they needed to because they fucking blew the game. They had that shit. You understand? They needed a three to get up in there. It was multiple opportunities. One to stretch that lead out. They was gunning for threes. Also, when they needed to get back in that lead, nobody could hit that pivotal three. You understand? Lonzo Ball hits that pivotal three. We've
Yeah.
seen it happen. You ain't gonna tell me.
No, facts. Yeah, facts. Yeah. Man,
I
like,
am really shocked.
I
Listen,
just,
I
I
am
just,
really shocked that somebody will have the mitigated galls to say they didn't want to acquire Lonzo. Do you know how many Bulls fans was elated when Lonzo was announced as a member of the Chicago Bulls? Who was this masquerading as a real Bulls fan? Because the Bulls needed help,
yeah,
man.
some shit.
And Lonzo signed with them. Lonzo had options. You guys acting like he didn't have no options, that was the only team pecking for his services or vying for his services. That's
Yeah,
a
he had
fucking lie.
options.
Lonzo had plenty of options, man. From Dallas, from the New York, from Charlotte, from Boston. He had options, man. And you guys acting like y'all don't appreciate his services. Who are you? And who are you posing as? How dare you sit up
Right.
there and say you didn't want Lonzo because he's injury ridden? So are you saying that the current administration right now, AK and all, and the president Reindorf, they're a bunch of idiots? They don't know what they're doing when they've been trying to get Lonzo for the longest. And now that they did finally acquire Lonzo, look where the Bulls are. And he has been a willing participant to do the things that is necessary to win. Billy has nothing but compliments. DeMar have nothing but compliments. Zach has nothing but compliments. And you're going to sit there and say, you didn't want to acquire Lonzo because of his history of injuries? You got to be kidding me, man. We need little
Got to
more
be.
than that, man. You got to give us
Uh,
more than that.
Give him more. I'll give him some more right now. You look at Alex Caruso. I just stated to you, y'all all right here. Alex Caruso, right? He's averaging 8 points per game, right? This dude impact is way more than 8 points per game. You understand? This dude Caruso do shit that don't show up in the stat sheet, ladies and gentlemen. Lonzo Ball, what is he averaging? 13. That shit going up and up because his game is going up and up. You understand? Lonzo Ball does so much more than what you seeing in that stat sheet. They doing shit that don't show up in the stat sheet. They're gonna have to come up with certain particular stats in order to focus in on what these dudes do great. They're gonna come up with new shit they gotta put on the stat sheet because the shit that they doing. They hustle. That shit don't show up in the stat sheet. The
That's right.
defense, the intensive pardon me, the intention to defense. You understand the way how attentive they are. You understand
You talking like
Caruso
Billy
and
Donovan
Lonzo
now,
are
like,
locked in defensively. How locked in are some of these other guys?
yes,
You
sir.
understand? It's a difference. DeMar DeRozan, he's locked in on shooting over 4 or 5 motherfuckers. You understand? Lonzo Ball is not focused in on that. You understand?
My head hurts so hard, I'm finna buy me a bean pie.
These guys gonna have to commit to the defensive end. They are in serious trouble right now.
I just looked at the schedule.
Look, tell me the schedule.
I just looked. I'm driving, so I just looked at some
Okay.
of the teams. It's a favorable. We have a favorable schedule coming up. There's a lot of 500 or lower teams that we play. I know we end up playing the Suns, Charlotte, the Bucks, like all within a 3 or 4 game stretch. Eventually, sometime in February, I think, right before the All Star. All the other teams, like we got Portland, Thunder, uh, shit, I can't get rid of those. But the schedule is favorable. Now, no, well, here, yes, defensive communication is going to have to pick up for us. Period. We can't losing those, like filling those voids is one of the hardest things to do, even if we did make a trade. Because whoever we do trade for, if it's a defensive player, they're gonna have to come in pretty much be a defensive captain. Can y'all hear me?
I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So Yeah, if it's not in your pedigree and it's something you haven't been doing you pretty much your whole career, it is what it is. Now,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
there is a possibility that this does catapult that into their mindset, though. You know what I'm saying? We're second in the East, if I'm not mistaken, after losing to Milwaukee last night. And if you want to be that person or that guy or that team, you go ahead. You have some pride in yourself, regardless of how much money you make as a basketball player or anybody.
Hey, I'm gonna say something right now. Like I said, I don't give a shit how you want to take it. You understand? I don't. Not you. I'm just saying. Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso. This team has done. Let me tell you something. This team that overcome obstacle, right? They about to feel something now. You understand? There's no Lonzo, there's no
100%.
Caruso. I'm not saying that they about. And another thing, you got Zach on the back burner still until. I'm not saying that they about to tail off down out the goddamn home court advantage situation. I ain't saying all that. I'm just saying they are about to feel, a loss because they have kind of overcome a lot, and
Yeah.
which is good. Applaud them for that. I applaud them, but they about to feel something right now. You understand? I'm just gonna, and they felt it last night. You understand, but to a lesser degree. But I ain't gonna just continue to go so crazy. But I'm just saying, you can listen. I want Lonzo Ball taking that big shot at the end of the fucking game. I don't want these guys shooting at the end. Give me Lonzo Ball in that moment in Milwaukee. They either tie it, take the lead. You understand? I want Lonzo Ball taking that shot.
Rather him than Kobe.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Kobe is a better shooter than Lonzo in terms of just a straight up 3-point shooter, if that's how you want to slice and dice it. Lonzo Ball to me is a more clutch player than Kobe White. I know, and that's my fact. You understand? I want Lonzo Ball shooting the ball at the last second rather than Kobe White. I'm not saying Kobe White is
I'm
a
basing
shitty option
at
the fourth,
and I'm basing
at
it.
that spot. What?
I'm basing this off of what I've seen this year.
Okay, so what you saying?
So that's why I think I'd rather Lonzo take that shot over. That's why I said that's why I said I'd rather Lonzo than Kobe. It wasn't a question.
Right, and that's not to say that Kobe White is a horrible shooter in that situation. I'm just saying, Lonzo. You understand?
It's the pressure, like especially with the way Lonzo has changed his shot.
Ball. Yeah, go ahead.
Especially with the way Lonzo has changed his shot. The shot is a lot smoother going in, and he's hit many of them back to back in critical moments throughout the year. So I like Kobe's trying to prove. I don't think Lonzo so much is trying to prove, so that pressure isn't there.
No, he's not. That's another
Exactly.
thing I'm
That's a
just saying.
good
I like
point.
what you just said towards
Yeah,
the
that's a
end.
damn good point you just said right there.
Yeah, you said Lonzo ain't trying to prove. I'll even put an explanation. He ain't trying to prove a damn thing. You understand? Lonzo ain't got nothing to prove. You understand? But like you just said, I want Lonzo in that situation. Like I stated, Lonzo Ball got ice in his veins. You understand? He done been through. The dude done got national spotlight. You talking
Yeah, he's
about a
been
guy?
tried by fire.
Yes, to a lesser degree, a LeBron James, a similar situation with the social media and all of that good shit. LeBron didn't come up in the social media age. Lonzo has been scrutinized ever since he was in high school. He's been on that. Has Kobe White been on that stage since he was in high school? I rest my case.
I say,
You
know what, Frank? I would go even deeper, and scrutinize is a euphemism for the real thing, nitpick. That's what they did with Lonzo. They nitpick. It wasn't so much scrutinized. You know what I mean? That's a good way of saying that they nitpicked his game and basically try to rip it apart.
You think that was pressure from his because of how his dad was talking about him?
Yeah. Yes, that has a lot to do with that. But like I said, the big baller said, hey, he's been doing that since they was kids. So that's nothing new to them. They understand what's going on with that. So they didn't cave to that. They didn't cave to it.
What he did was what most parents do, just put it on TV. That's all. That's the only thing.
Yeah, he was just magnetized. Exactly. He was just magnetized. He's a sports dad. All sports dad, even sports moms. You know what I mean? I was at the park with my boy who played in the NFL for like 10 years. My boy Derek Holmes. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Derek Holmes played with Buffalo and he played with Green Bay. And he was an integral part. He played with Brett Favre, running back with the
No,
backfield with Brett Favre. So even
no,
when
no. Who's the running back?
Derek Holmes.
No, I
Yeah,
only remember.
yeah, he's my homeboy. We grew up together. Yeah, but anyway, if you can Google him, he's there. He got statistics. He took over after Thurman Thomas in Buffalo, and then he was a running back. I think before Levine. Remember Levine from Green Bay? But anyway, that's off another topic. But yeah, so when we be at the games, and he got over 200 athletes, right, in the sports league. He got over 200 athletes in the sports league, and those moms and dads be going crazy in the stands. And I'm talking about some of these players ain't nothing but 6 and 7 years old. Like, really? You feel me? That's what sports parents do sometimes. And the media act like LeVar was such a pariah for doing it. You know what I'm saying? So Lonzo and Melo and LiAngelo are familiar with being under the spotlight and performing. You follow what I'm saying? Because that was in training for that. So what Flight was saying about Kobe, I have to agree with him 100%. They always been in the spotlight. And listen, and when Lonzo was with the Pelicans, see, this is what we missing. When Lonzo was with the Pelicans, training with Fred Vincent, right? This is why Lonzo give Fred Vincent so much credit. They put Lonzo as the 3-and-D, right? Stan Van Gundy put Lonzo as a 3-and-D. And Lonzo thrived in that role. So now that he come to the Bulls, if they happen to need him to play that in portions of the game, it's no big deal. It's no problem. Because he played it for a whole season and thrived and shot, 40%? North of 39%?
Well, we got him playing this year anyway.
So when you want to match that with Kobe White has never played that role before. So this is really new to him, and plus he's a new player in the NBA. And that's what I trip off when the so-called basketball minds trying to insert Kobe White in that position or in that space. It's like it's doing Kobe White a disservice. Because Lonzo was doing that for a whole year and a half, playing 3-and-D role. The second year with LeBron, right? In that half a season he played. And then he kind of got away from it a little bit in the first season of New Orleans. And then he went right back to it when Stan Van Gundy came. And he played the whole year watching B.I. and Zion Williamson do their thing. So he's familiar watching these type of high-profile players do their thing. Kobe's not familiar with that. He only had Vooch and Zach. Come on, guys. Be real when you give your content. If you really hate Lonzo, just say, man, I fucking hate Lonzo.
Stop putting these dudes in the same breath as Lonzo, man.
They
Stop
can't be real.
Get on my nerves.
They can't be real. Because
Shout out to Coffee.
I've been saying, shout out Panel, shout out Dex, shout out Flight, shout out Panel. They can't be weird. And I said this shit over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna say this shit again. Zoe Ball is the coldest motherfucker in the league. Zoe Ball is the coldest motherfucker in the league. Period. He generates everything. They need points. No, they need the no motherfucker. We had that shit last year. We didn't win nothing. We didn't do nothing. Zoe Ball engineers everybody. He generates everything. And you can't say Caruso with Zoe Ball. Caruso nice, but he ain't no fucking Zoe Ball. Nobody's a Zoe Ball. I'm going to say it again. He's an anomaly. He's an anomaly. So I feel like emotions. I feel the pressure because now what you got, the Bulls not only in trouble, the Bulls is a guessing game now. It's one of them games when they go out there, you're like, I hope they can pull this shit off. I hope they can pull this shit off. That's how the shit was last night. I hope they can pull this shit off. See, we got defense every night. It works because Zoe Ball is the general and everybody else fall behind. He's a soldier. He's the gangster. He's the leader. Yeah, you got people that know how to play defense, but they don't play until Zoe Ball on that motherfucking court. Caruso come out and he holds people accountable, but he ain't no Zoe Ball. Zoe Ball give Caruso energy. This, that, nothing. It was terrible what Grayson did. It fucked up. Dude should be spinning out of the league for probably the half of the season, whatever. He always do that shit. He got a reputation for that type of shit. Nonetheless, Zoe Ball, once again, the coldest motherfucker in the NBA because he ain't just no one-side player. He's both sides. I don't want to hear no I don't want to hear no. Oh, we got scores. Zach can score. DeMar can score. KD can score. John Morant can score. No, you got to be a two-side player. Zoe Ball is a double-side player, and he helps any team in the fucking NBA. He's crucial. If you don't know that, you don't know basketball. You sick to your motherfucking mental if you don't know Zoe Ball is the coldest motherfucking period. He infectious all throughout the whole situation. When he come, he can give me 5 no-name motherfuckers. I don't care who it is. Give me 5 no-names and give me Zoe Ball. He's a general. He's a surgeon. This is how he wins. That shit DeMar did last night. I don't want to see no 37 points. I don't want to see that shit. That ain't nothing. I told you points ain't shit. I said you got to have defense. Every night you can play defense, but you need those soldiers. And your soldier is Zoe Ball. Yeah, Caruso coming. He's accountable. He held people this, that, nothing, but he ain't no fucking Zoe Ball. He can't move like Zoe Ball. He can't think like Zoe Ball. He ain't 6'6" like Zoe Ball. He ain't none of that. He can't all that shit. You really got to think with it. This Zoe Ball motherfucker is the whole Ball family is cold. That's why I tell people appreciate why you can, what you got. Love the hell out of LeVar. Love the hell out of Tina, because they gave you something and you don't appreciate shit until it's gone. You motherfuckers always want to Zoe Ball this, Zoe Ball that. You sound stupid. You sound retarded. You sound like you motherfucking, goddamn, he gonna take your broad or something. You scared. Because if you know basketball, you know Zoe Ball's the most important motherfucker on the team. If you got motherfuckers bringing that defense all the time, then that's gonna help me and help everybody else generate your offense. Hey, I can get anybody to score offense. All I need is to win by 1 point. The fucking score could be 24 to 25. I don't give a fuck if we win by points, 1 point. But I need defense. You need that in any game, in any sport that you do. You need defense. And your general is Zoe Ball, whether you like it or not. That's your fucking general. So when you say something, or you be trolling, or you say all this, who better, who him or Melo? Stop comparing him with his brothers, man. Motherfuckers, get off that stupid shit. Get off that. Come on, bruh. Know the game of basketball. This man is a general. This motherfucker is an anomaly. It's never been done before, ever, and you would never, ever see it again. Not like the Ball family. It's amazing. The man got 12 million followers because he's a fucking superstar. Melo's a superstar. Jello is a superstar. Ain't nobody watching no fucking Swarm. Swarm what? If it wasn't for a game within the game with Michael Jordan and the NBA doing that corny shit, you would see Jello up there in the ranks with Klay Thompson and Stephon Curry. Kill it. Man, shoot 75%. So Ball cold, off the chain. Yeah, he's gonna be back, but now he's just gonna sit back and look at you, dumb motherfuckers, you goofy motherfuckers. Y'all think y'all cold without me, or y'all think y'all everything without me? Okay, yeah. His shit gonna be good. His meniscus gonna be all right. He's gonna be good. But what's so great? He get to sit back and watch you motherfuckers suffer every fucking night because you don't appreciate. Dumas should have been appreciated why he was there. He be in the corner. He don't kick the ball out for him for a 3. First of all, he shouldn't even be in no fucking corner. DeMar DeRozan should be in the corner. Shouldn't even have the ball. Those are critical turnovers he did last night. All that type of shit. See, nobody point to that shit. DeMar don't play no defense. John Morant don't play no defense. These people don't play no defense. You got to play D both sides every time, and Zoe can get you 25 points easy, but he played both sides of the ball. Everybody in the fucking league should play both sides of the ball. It's no excuse for not playing both sides of the damn ball. You don't be in the league because you fucking score. You don't know no ball players. Give me 5 Tony Allens. I'll go up against anybody. I don't give a fuck who your team is, who you got. You got 7-footers. Give me 5 Tony Allens. 5 Tony Allens. And watch what we do. We're going to bully motherfuckers. Or give me 5 Zoe Balls. We're going to bully motherfuckers. It's hard to tenacious. The man game is tenacious. Y'all don't appreciate the motherfucker until you ain't got them no more. Now the Bulls, you got to guess. I hope they win. Hope they hold serve. I hope they hold serve. Hope they hold serve. No, man, I heard Dex telling y'all. I heard Flight telling y'all.
Yeah,
I
told him.
y'all.
I need to say
I heard motherfuckers, but you niggas don't get it. See, you don't get it unless motherfucker down there cursing like this. I don't want to curse, but it's like Lauryn Hill said. Lauryn Hill said, "Yeah, my logic and my theory, I added motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me." I gotta say that because y'all don't hear the
I'm not gonna monetize this video, so just do your thing, but don't wild out.
When I hit y'all with logic, you don't see that. So like Lauryn Hill said, throughout my logic and my theory, I added motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. Because you gotta curse at y'all. Y'all be trolling and saying retarded. Some shit I don't even reply because y'all be so retarded saying stupid shit. And then some of y'all be trying to be internet gangsters, trying to fight on here. I don't know why. You wasting your damn time. Don't. If you're gonna do it, don't say it. Just show up. Just show up. Other than that, be the goofy motherfucker
Well,
that
drop
you
the
is,
fucking low. Drop your fucking low.
and sit back and enjoy Zoe Ball. Because the man is an anomaly. Melo is an anomaly. What's the name? Jello is an anomaly. Ain't nowhere in the hell Melo going through what he going. We shouldn't even be talking about, oh, is Melo going to be an all-star? If it wasn't a game within a game, the man to be get the man 35 minutes, 36 minutes. You see all type of shit. You know what I'm
Melo
saying?
definitely an all-star.
It's just ridiculous what they say. Is he an all-star? That's an understatement. These motherfuckers are cold. Them Ball brothers are cold. I'm talking about cold. Say fanboy. Say get off they nuts. Say all they know. We tired of shit that y'all say that corny shit. If you love the game of basketball, you appreciate the whole entire Ball family. Flight dropped that
His
video.
narrative is only towards Zoe. See, a lot of people is masquerading as Bulls Nation. There's no way you can hate Lonzo being on your team
Facts.
and you a Chicago Bulls fan. There's no way. Because the face of your franchise, the executives of your organization sought after this man. And so if you a fan of Chicago Bulls, Bulls Nation, hashtag See Red, run with us. If you a real fan of that, then you will follow suit because they didn't pursue no peon. Zoe is not no fucking peon. Understand that. Zoe is a difference maker, and AK and Reindorf saw that, and Zach LaVine seen that, and they pursued him. So are you calling Zach LaVine a moron? Are you calling AK an imbecile? Are you calling Reindorf an idiot for pursuing Lonzo Ball? Are you freaking kidding me?
And you broke, motherfucker. So when you think,
I don't think there's I don't think there's any real Bulls fans
what's happening
that don't like Lonzo. I think whoever it is, like people who type in or comment or whatever, they're either fans from other teams or just trolling. I haven't seen anything where there's actually real real Bulls fans that dislike Lonzo. I know everybody was happy, joyful, expected big things when we signed Lonzo. And if they're basing anything off of this year, I mean, it kind of shows within itself. He's the type of player we need, and honestly, I hope he stays with us the rest of his career.
I hope he stay with us too, my brother. But
look at Sky down in the chat telling lies.
Yo, can y'all
no, them niggas be in the chat be trolling. Whatever when they say goofy shit, when you say fanboy and all that other shit you say, and I can't.
Try not to go too crazy.
Y'all be trolling. Y'all be trolling, man. Cause them ball boys so cold, dog.
He said the next Michael Jordan. Nah, he telling the truth. Go ahead,
them ball boys so cold, dog. It ain't even at this point. They've been cold since they came in the league. Zoe been cold since he came in the league with the LA Lakers. All that he been cold. All that they been pushing the narrative. People been buying into that. Oh, he's 10-7-7. That ain't good enough. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Every year you saw growth with Zoe. Every year, even the first year was off the chain because ain't nobody in the history of basketball. Nobody in the history of basketball ever went through that type of pressure. Ever, not even Jordan. Ever, the focal point. Not even LeBron James. Matter of fact, when LeBron James came in, they didn't even have social media like that. They weren't even on social media like that.
They was on the bullshit phones. They didn't have sidekicks yet.
Absolutely. So Zoe had to go.
I think it was email.
Absolutely. So for a father, we can appreciate that. Why? Because I want you to give the best to my son. I want you to come with your all. I want you to go all out, and then they try to kill him because he's going to take your best, and you ain't even saw his best yet. And that's what Zoe did. Zoe took everybody best in the league, and he took everybody best outside of the league. All the media, all the people that was on negativity, he took everybody best, and he still got better and better every year. Now you're going to see the most dangerous Zoe because now he's getting rest. He really getting rest. The man's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be crazy what he about to do. And as far as the Bulls got to guess everybody. It's a guessing game. It's a guessing game.
Hey! Everybody that's like inside information or whatever does anybody know how long Lonzo
has been from the rack? The rack, not Chicago. I said the rack. It's Flight Sports TV.
Hold on.
What's up?
Hold on.
Shout out to we do my shout out. Shout out to Flight. Shout out to the panel.
Does anybody know how long Lonzo been dealing with this knee?
You said how long he been suffering from it?
Yeah, I know,
I don't know. I don't have any concrete.
Don't
What you say?
nobody know. Don't nobody know. I don't care if Alan Foster told you 4 years ago. He don't know. Don't nobody know because unless you was there and you heard Laval tell you out of Laval's mouth or Zoe tell you out his mouth, all that they say on the media, all they say on this don't mean nothing. Don't nobody know what he was dealing with. Don't nobody know unless you're talking to the source. Fuck the people talking all that, this, that, and other. Unless you talk to Laval face to face, unless you talk to Zoe Ball face to face, don't tell me what you heard. Don't tell me what they did on Facebook. Don't tell me what they did on Ball in the Family. I don't want to hear none of that unless you heard from their face to face. All the rest of that shit it don't even count.
So it's like, you know what everybody been saying about, Lonzo won't do this, Lonzo should do this and that. It's a heavy possibility that this was part of the reason why he wasn't doing certain things while out there on the court. Maybe he's been dealing with it for however long and like nobody knew. And then until
or maybe he's not dealing with it at all, and it's a whole political thing with Clutch Sports. We don't know. Don't nobody know, dog. They just what they say. They just say injury. Don't nobody know, dog. They be injury, and that's the first thing they be wrong with. He's hurt. He's something wrong with him. Ain't shit wrong with him. You don't even know. Don't nobody know. So just like you say something wrong with him, I can say nothing wrong with him. Don't nobody know. I know this is gonna be good. They say a month and a half, 2 months, all that. Because you gotta appreciate it.
I mean,
they don't get no man no $85 million if he ain't there. He should have got more. He should have got $200 million. He just that cold. That man is a two-way player. He cold, bro.
I'll take the rest for longevity as a career any day. But I kind of see your angle on the thing.
No, the man makes a difference every time he's on the court. You wouldn't have saw Giannis coming in the lane like that. He would have been looking over his shoulder. Ball would have been gone. And it's even scarier because you got Zoe playing 2 or 3 people, right? So it's even scarier when you got Zoe doing what he's doing, right? Then you got Caruso doing his job, so you can't look over your left shoulder because you got Buddy right here. Can't look over your right shoulder because you got Buddy right here. So you be damn near terrified. Them be instant turnovers, and we capitalize on turnovers. See, when you got a general, when you got a general out there on defense, not that them guys on the team can't play defense, but the general sets everything off. He kick it all off. Where everybody focus on defense. They don't. I just want the ball because if you saw the game last night, right? You saw a situation where AO and Caruso was going for the ball going out of bounds, and both of them missed it. Why? Because you were thinking offense. You should have been better communication. Hey, we got the ball right there. You get it. I'm outlet. Boom, boom, boom. Communicate. When we was taught to communicate, and we talking in the game. We talking. We saying this. We ain't just in the game going through the motions. We talking. We doing this. Our coach that made you had to call the person's name. Hey, Joe, the ball on the left side. Hey, Tom, the ball's on the right side. You got to call a person's name no matter what's going on in the game because he wants you to be cerebral at all times. And that's what you be alert like that. And what Zoe do, he got everybody on point. He get everybody on point. It starts in the game. Seeing the guy, and only time DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine pass is in practice. That's the only time they pass. And then when they get in the games, they whole shit blow out. They forget about, passing. The lights come on.
Yeah, shooting over 3 or 4 motherfuckers. You should have seen DeMar last night. That shit was crazy. Beautiful. DeMar DeRozan tried to go around 3 people and then shoot over 3 people at the same time. I mean, that shit blocked. I mean, that shit is crazy.
I said that shit 3 weeks ago. I said, just because he shoot over three different fakes and shoot over 2 motherfuckers and the ball go in, them ain't no good-ass damn shots. Them ain't smart shots. I got people that can just ball reversal and penetrate the gap, kick. Penetrate the gap, kick. It's simple. But everybody want points. Just get 20. I don't need you to have no more than 20 points. I don't need nobody to have no more than 20 points. We got balance scoring. Everybody in the league can score. But they can't score if you don't pass on the ball. Motherfuckers be looking motherfuckers like superstars in practice. They be passing. They be the assist king. And then when the game comes, they forget about passing. And these little things you got to do. Ball reversal. Play defense. Ball reversal. Play defense. Ball reversal. Play defense. Simplicity. Things that count. Things that moves everybody. Things that control the tempo. This is what you got to do. You can't forget about that and just want to score points. Think you cold? You look stupid. And DeMar looking stupid. And I wouldn't be surprised if Zach LaVine take another 2 weeks off. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants y'all to appreciate him too. Y'all just keep on saying DeMar. Zach LaVine cold. And Zach LaVine play better defense than DeMar. It's just Zach LaVine got to pass the ball more too. But there's nobody that's going to bring it every damn night like Zoe Ball. Nobody. It's evident. The man is an anomaly. Appreciate him right here. Why it's Chicago Bulls, hope we can get him again. But Steve Ballmer, like I keep on saying, he got that money and he want him over there with LA Clippers. He want all the ball boys. So they can go through all this hell now. After 2 years, it's over with. Ain't no more hell for the ball boys no more. It's gonna be heaven. Sky, I expect for you to say that, Sky. I mean, you, Scott, remember what I'm about to tell you right now, Sky. Don't forget this, Sky. I'm about to tell you this right now. Remember this shit. You the perfect example of a bad example. I'm gonna say it again. You the perfect example of a bad example. Now go somewhere and think over that. You the perfect example of a bad example. That's fucked up when you perfect about something bad. I'm trolling, my guy.
What
You know
do
what
you
I'm
say?
saying? Go ahead, my brother.
No, I was just asking what he had said. I
It ain't
ain't
nothing.
seen
He
the
be
chat.
trolling like that
You
all the
know,
time.
Scott gonna be
See,
on his little troll and stuff.
right. It's unfortunate because we got the Stephen A. Goofies of the world. You know what I'm saying? All the people that put them narratives out there and they keep on trying to push that. You know what I'm saying? You look at that stuff and you just tired of hating that.
Where do they get these idiots from?
Facts.
Where they find
Oh
these
man,
fools?
them Lakers. Hey, yeah, man, y'all never gonna get Zach Levine, man. Stop it.
Oh, we got Unstoppable in the building, live from the rack. Unstoppable, how you feeling, dog?
Unstoppable, what's up, bro?
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm straight, man. I'm a little disgusted. I'm a little disgusted. You understand? But what I want to tell you is this: we got breaking news. AC, he just fractured his wrist. He will be joining Lonzo Ball on the operation table. He'll be getting his surgery as well. Defensively, things about to get problematic. Let me hear your thoughts live from the rack. A born and raised Bulls fan. We want to know your thoughts.
Well, shoot. For one, we'll just say that play, man, that shit pissed me off. And especially I got heated when I found out that he was gonna have to have surgery. Gonna be gone for I think we'd say like 8 weeks. I think too. So, kind of makes me wish I was on that team, man. I take one for the team and elbow his ass. Make sure I knock his ass out unconscious for real.
You talking about Grayson Allen?
But hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's dirty. He got a history of this shit. Grayson Allen.
Yeah, he do. I definitely take one for the team.
That dude is strong. I don't like that dude. Utah draft.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Get even. No, but just aside,
he gonna get put out the league if he continues because he had this reputation since college. But keep going.
Hey, you know what? I just want to add this, and on top of that, what made it even worse, bro? Did you hear what the Milwaukee Bucks did?
What they do?
They tweeted a picture to the Chicago Bulls of Grayson Allen eating a donut saying good morning. So they trying to troll too. This before.
Yeah, because Grayson Allen did that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Grayson Allen is a dirty player.
Well, I looked at the play, and I looked at how he reacted when Alex Caruso hit that forward. A part of me think he didn't plan on him falling on the floor like that, but it's like, man, it makes it look like it was kind of intentional, and it makes it look like that you didn't give a fuck because even though you reacted.
Shout out Juju too. I didn't see Juju in the building. They said, "Damn, injuries messing him up." Hell yeah, so it's crazy.
Yeah, when you see him hit the floor, you didn't even go check on the man or say, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, my bad, whatever. But to get back on track, defensively, man, when you look at it, all they defensive players just about gone. So they take a big hit defensively. You got Zoe, he's gone. You just lost Alex when he just returned. You lost Derek. You lost Javonte Green, and you lost Derek Jones Jr. Oh, that's all your defense. So they definitely gonna have to take. They definitely gonna take a hit on defense, man. They gotta shit figure it out, man. I don't think no trades is gonna happen yet, but I don't know if you heard me play. Yesterday I was saying the only thing I don't think is true, but they talking like the front office actually might be going after Jeremy Grant. They say we'll be doing their homework on him, so you just got to see what's gonna happen. So Um,
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we definitely got to see what happened, man. My fault. I was just reading the chat and I was responding to my man Giannis for life. Dude's trip down here, man. This is a complete trip. The Chicago Bulls, man. This wild, man. I don't see how Will Copperfield, he was the optimism guy. You were optimistic part of me. Are you a Bulls fan?
Who?
You.
Me? Yeah, 100%. I've been telling y'all this for a
You from Chicago?
No, I was born in Illinois. So
Okay, shout out to Illinois. Man, so listen, I'm being real with you. I like what I'm seeing from the Bulls. I think this is a whole revitalized. Even last night in defeat, I like what I seen from AO early. Kobe did all right, in the beginning. I just didn't like how they played collectively. It was not really. I ain't gonna point out just one dude, but collectively they all dropped that bag last night. They had that game, and it was almost like a wasted performance because it's like they started the game like they wanted to win it, and then they just tailed off. In my fact, I said it with my own eyes. I was watching the game just like you did. It says trade line that has to go down. Yeah, I got you. Shout out, God, Will.
what quarter did that injury happen? Damn, my fucking Hello?
Last night I was watching two games at one time. You heard?
Yeah, I caught the end of it. For some, my shit went silent.
No, I said that I was watching two games at the same time yesterday. So,
Okay.
but no matter what quarter it happened, and it happened, and the man got a
No,
fracture.
it's like where were the? Because I didn't even know the game was on last night because I was driving.
No, I know.
So I'm trying to figure out
shout out to all my truck drivers.
Was like where was the game? How was the game looking when that injury occurred? As far as win probability and all that. Yeah, my shit went again.
Say that one more time.
Where was the game at when that injury occurred? As far as
the score goes? I don't know what quarter.
No, the score.
Now you asked some extensive questions. I'm gonna have to. I told you I was watching the Hornets game too at the same time. I don't know the exact fucking time and score. I know that it happened last night. He fractured his wrist. I didn't even know that the injury was gonna be that bad, but I did hear Billy Donovan's press conference last night, and I didn't know it was gonna. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, well, basically, they're going to end up getting it. Happened in the third quarter. He said it was 54-55. So Grayson Allen definitely got to pay for what he did. That was messed up.
Now, I don't even know why he came around with the right hand. That was just dumb as hell.
Yeah, unstoppable. What quarter that shit happened in? I know they said it happened in third. It was 54-55. Do you remember that play?
What, the dirty play?
Yeah. Do you remember the play?
I don't remember exactly when, but let me.
No, I'm tell me what you seen when you seen the contact.
Oh, he went up to block him, and he swiped him with his left hand, and then he swiped him with his right hand, and it looked like he kind of threw him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying, when he was going down with his right hand, and he hit the floor pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did it look like he was screwed up in your opinion? Did it look career threatening?
Did it look career threatening to the way he fell?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could have messed up his hip bad because he fell on his side. If I remember surgery, right?
Is there any justification for Grayson Allen because LeBron James? You remember what LeBron did to Stewart, right?
Yeah.
And I believe that was done purposely.
I think it was done. It was done purposely too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of crazy. I think there's a lot of dirty things that be going on, and they be masquerade like it was a fair play. Like LeBron James, like anybody that watch UFC, like I watch UFC, that's how you cut somebody open. What he did, that's a straight elbow fight. He literally put the elbow on him and then fucked around and like raped it. You understand?
Right.
And he clenched down on his lips, like I'm about to.
I don't fly you right back.
No, you good. Yeah, what'd you say, Copperfield?
He clenched his mouth when he did it.
That's what I'm saying. He did that shit on purpose.
Well, I do know this. I kind of said this before. Like, these injuries, it's pretty much, in a way, it kind of guarantees that fourth spot for us by the end of the year.
You say you think this secures the fourth spot? I don't think you go under 4.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go under 4.
I don't see us going under 4 neither. But I see us being there. I saw us being there before this, just based off of.
Rico. That's because you didn't have the right players on the floor. I gotta figure out the Rico bringing up some shit. Let's talk about how one of the main guys got taken out and no one stepped to Grayson Allen. So Grayson Allen would have slapped the shit out of one of them dudes. That dude Grayson Allen is tough. I'm gonna be honest with you, he like a dirty Ron Artest. Ron Artest was like physical, huh? What'd you say? You said Ron Artest was dirty?
I kind of like that. I like that point of view.
You said you like Ron Artest? Well, Grayson Allen ain't got nothing. He can't hold it to Ron Artest.
Hold on, who you talking to? Like talking to the chat?
Yeah, I was saying something in the chat because the chat had said one of the main guys went out and nobody stepped up to Grayson Allen. I said that Grayson Allen would have slapped the shit out of one of them dudes.
Yeah, but that might be something that's missing from our locker room.
What, like some fire?
Yeah. Even if it is just getting in somebody's face, unless like me, that was fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, we just gotta win.
Yeah, man, this messed
crazy.
up. Like,
but I know it is crazy. Like, but this happens to us all the time, though.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's got something to do with winning 6 championships.
Well, I said that Rap got reloaded. Ron Artest wasn't dirty. He was just mad physical, like you said, and sometimes these guys would do that.
I like Ron Artest. Always have. No matter where he went, I rooted for him.
Right. Shout out Sky. Shout out Basil. Shout out Rap Guy Reloaded. Shout out JDH. Tell me where the Bulls go from here. They got a hell of a team. The team is stacked. But this is kind of tough.
Just get another big some kind of way. Like really get that. Yeah. That's all they gotta do. I don't care how they do it.
Do you feel like outside of all the injuries and stuff, do you feel like Vucevic is like the scapegoat? I thought Lonzo would have been the scapegoat, but it seemed like it's Vooch. Like when shit goes south, Vooch is like the first dude they attack.
I don't know how you could be the scapegoat when you're just missing everything. Like it shows what you're not doing on the court.
Right.
Yo.
I mean,
what's good, Unstoppable?
I expect more from Vooch, but none of us really saw him play. We just based a lot of things with Vucevic off stats. Unless you from Orlando, then you knew how he was. But anybody outside of that, being an all-star, 2010 guy.
So 2010
shot.
Yeah, man, this is devastating news tonight, man. It is what it is.
They don't need no John Collins, bro.
That Unstoppable. This your team. We're gonna give you the floor. What do they need?
No.
How do they provide some optimism, some hope, and and let them know why we a little concerned.
They just need one of the things they just need to get healthy. for one. You know what I'm saying? Get their players back. They need a backup center. We know this. Uh, they stuck with Vooch, unfortunately. The slumps and somewhat soft he's been playing. So that's just something you have to deal with. They don't need a power forward because they got Patrick Williams. It's all about Patrick Williams coming back and seeing what he could turn out to be and what they can get from him. Remember, he was a top 5 pick. So and I think the kid could be something special. Remember he was getting comparisons to Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do, man. You just got to get healthy, bro. Like you said, get that backup center, and I think they'll be fine, bro. I think everybody hitting that panic button a little bit too quick, bro. Too quick. Well, what's your thoughts, Floyd? Yo, I guess Floyd walked away.
Yeah, keep going, Stopper.
Yeah, that's all I think they need. Dex just of course, like I said, get their players back. You know what I'm saying? Because they all gone. You know, Patrick Williams. That's not a defensive player right there. Zoe, defensive player. Um, what's his name? Javante Green, defensive player. Derrick Jones Jr., defensive player. Um, and they just lost Caruso. So, but with Caruso leaving just now, you're gonna be getting back Javante soon. You're gonna be getting back, like I said, Derrick Jones Jr. soon. And yeah, they have some good defensive players back, and Patrick Williams be coming back, and we're gonna see what they can do with those pieces. You know what I'm saying? And ride it out until the season over with. And go into the playoffs and see what can be done. After they do a quick evaluation, that's when I think they'll decide who to keep and who to trade. Um, but I keep preaching, man. I would like to see them give Willie at least a 10-day contract and see what they can get out of that guy. He's a 7-footer with a 7'2" wingspan, and he's athletic and can run the floor with Zoe. You know what I'm saying? He could be
Who?
he's kind of like Willie Callahan. He was drafted.
Who
He was
you
drafted.
talking about?
Willie Callahan. He was drafted by the Kings, and they traded him from the Kings to the Warriors, I think, and then he went from the Warriors to Dallas, and then Dallas waited. Yeah, you don't remember Willie Callahan, bro?
No, I remember him, but it was I thought you were comparing. You said that he kind of plays like Willie Cauley-Stein, or am I mistaken?
Who?
Or is
No, no,
that
no,
no?
no, no,
You're
no.
talking
No,
about
I'm
Willie
saying like his
Cauley-Stein
style,
as
like
getting him?
like say it again, bro. You was breaking up.
All right, yeah. All right, are you talking about Willie
I
Cauley-Stein or another player that's comparable to
Yeah,
Willie
I'm talking
Cauley-Stein?
about I'm talking about Willie Cauley-Stein. I was just letting you know the team that drafted him. He
Okay,
went from, like I said, he went from the Kings to the
yeah.
Warriors, and then from the Warriors to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll fit Lonzo pretty good. 'Cause like I said, he's athletic. He can run that floor. You know what I'm saying? 7'2" wingspan. He was known for his defense when he got drafted.
Yeah.
But shoot, he was drafted by one of the worst franchises in the league, the Kings. That's a terrible ass franchise. Um, but
He's
hopefully,
alongside DeMar.
they decide. Right. Hopefully, they decide to give that man like a 10-day contract and see what they can get from him. You know. But I'm not worried at all, fam.
I
Chicago.
think
One
we're at a
thing
10
that.
days.
Well, you say what?
So I think we don't even think we have any more 10 days.
Well, uh, I
I don't care.
still
They just
think.
need to grab something. They
I,
just need to grab a big. I don't give a fuck who the hell they get. Just get
right.
some size.
I mean, he's the only big available with size that has size right now. because I give credit to Cook. Cook's been playing good as pretty good as a center, but he's undersized though. He's only 6'8". You know. Yeah, they I think they need to get him, but I say don't panic, y'all. Don't panic. Yo, Triple B Nation, yo, hop on the panel, bro. That's what I said. The Kings drafted him, bro. Yeah. They drafted him when they had Boogie. Boogie actually didn't like the draft because they like, bro, how you go get a center? I'm the center. I pretty much said they was gonna trade him after they did that. I don't know, bro. It's like because I believe Rico said the same thing, Beasley about Willie. I don't know, man. I guess you got to get a team that believe it. And I'm not saying this man is a starter. I'm just saying they could just use him. Uh, he could be a backup, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight backup. Yeah, Cook is a good defender, bro. Gary Low. It's just he's undersized, bro. Like
Breaking
he's gonna
news:
get.
Anthony Davis could be returning tonight.
Lakers gonna go on the wrong.
Yeah, Triple B Nation, hop on the panel, bro. Let's see.
Hey, Unstoppable.
Defense,
Are you able to bring up the Bulls' next 10 games right now?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull it up because I'm on my phone. Hopefully, you don't kick me out.
Probably.
Let's, let's see. The Bulls play the Magic tomorrow. They play the Thunder the 24th. They play the Raptors the 26th. They play the Spurs the 28th. They play the Blazers the 30th. They play the Magic again February 1st. They play the Raptors the 3rd, the Pacers the 4th, the 76ers the 6th, and they play the Suns the 7th. Yeah. I mean, they can, I think they
Sustainable.
can beat the Magic. Exactly. You said what?
Hold on, I'm starting to. I'm in some hills right now, so my shit gonna get everywhere.
Yeah. That should be
No, I was
returning
saying
next week, I believe.
earlier that if as long as if the team can sustain until through the break, and then until Lonzo and Caruso come back, you know, we'll be okay.
I
Especially with
mean, I look at it like this,
because I
man.
glanced at the schedule and I saw that 3 game stretch where 76ers, uh, 76ers, Phoenix, another team. Uh,
I think,
but
I think. Let's see. Like I said, Zach LaVine gonna be back next week, man. I think everybody too, uh, had their focus on the Bulls holding down this 1 seed too. It's like, man, if they fall, they just fall. The goal is to make the playoffs, man. You know, just make the playoffs.
that's all I care about. The
You
only
know,
fucking thing I care about. Get there and then show us what y'all can do. Just don't get bounced in the first round.
right, right. At least try to go for a second round. You know, But like I said, I'm not worried at all, fam.
My
Did anybody
prediction for
know
them
Chicago?
earlier was 50-win season. And we make it to the second.
Which
But I don't know
they
if they
very well. They probably could, bro. It's just like I said, it's just dealing with injuries right now. Dude, what are you doing? God dang, bro. My fault, fam. We got people that's Bulls fans though. That's one thing about Chicago. They have dealt with an injury bug. Hold on, bro. Hold on 1 second.
What?
Hold on, I gotta do something right there. Hold on.
No, I'm on live. It's just like 2 minutes too late. All right, I'll pull over.
So 2 minutes too late. Yes, AD is back. Well, I don't know about that. They're saying he's been upgraded to questionable. So LeBron pushing his ass to get back.
Yeah, get that ball out of Westbrook.
Right.
Like, I'm really surprised by Westbrook though. Like, I thought I think there's a lot of pressure on him going back home. I think that's something that's fucking trying to prove.
Right. There's a lot of football on today too.
Who you talking about? Pressure for who?
What? No, I said what? Football?
Westbrook.
Man, Westbrook is finished, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's sorry for him.
They should have never picked him up. Now, like I said, now that's what they about. These Lakers are delusional as hell. They want Zach. Now they want Zach. Forget it, is not happening, Lakers fans.
Zach is staying in Chicago. He ain't going nowhere. Y'all people
Right.
can get over it.
Zach gonna get his 200 mil. The only thing is, we waiting on to see if he gonna qualify for that Supermax. You know?
Yeah, he needs that All Star and he needs that All NBA. I hope he gets it. Well, hell, I don't even know if he gonna get the. Well, he coming back. So.
He'll get the Supermax. If he makes the All Star, he gonna get the Supermax, which he is. So more than likely he gonna get it.
Hold on, y'all.
Did you Well, what do you think about the game as a whole, Flight? Because they only lost about 4 points, and that's what that was at.
Are the Bulls in trouble, unstoppable?
You said what?
Do you think the Bulls are in trouble?
Not at all.
They are?
No, they're not. They're not.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought. I mean, it's tough to say. I think they could be defensively. You think they can make this up defensively?
Do I think what?
I said, what about defensively? Not necessarily offensively.
Yeah, defensively right now, yeah, they're in trouble. But they'll be getting their defensive players back soon. So I'm like I said, I'm not too much worried. If they fall a couple of seeds, then they just fall a couple of seeds. Those to make them playoffs. What about you?
Where do you think they're gonna finish 1 through 4? You think they're gonna stay in that first, second spot?
I think they're gonna be top 3. I say maybe I say the furthest they probably fall off is 5th seed.
Yeah, man, this is wild. How did you get this news, Unstoppable, on Alex Caruso and the fractured wrist? How did you get it?
Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, the Bulls. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that shit on Bleacher Report.
Yeah, I got it from there too, but they late to the party as usual.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
I didn't think, man. You know what? And I was shocked. I'm like, because the way he fell, I'm like, man, I'm surprised that man didn't get hurt bad because he fell like it looked like he got hurt the way he fell, you know. But man, I'm telling you, if I was on that team, bro, and that happened to my teammate, and Grayson Allen did that, and he better worry about what's gonna happen to him next game he play. That's real. My whole thing is, bro, if from what you did, the way he fell, you ain't even come over there and just say check on him. You ain't say my bad, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like that was done intentional. You know what I'm saying? And then the Bucks ain't making no better uh when they sent that tweet out to the Bulls. You know, it's like okay, y'all want to do that? Okay, watch this.
I agree with you. Shout
Okay,
out,
bro,
ladies.
that's
Hi.
huh? What you say?
I was just shouting out dudes in the chat.
Well, that's I'm laughing at your boy Lakers. They always try to throw that. That's nice, bro. That's 17 chips. Okay, Lakers
What
was
you
a
watching
better.
football?
Was who me?
Yeah, who you said? Who you laughing at?
No,
The
no, no,
Laker
no.
fans?
I'm laughing at Lakers fans. He talking about 17 chips. Better than the Bulls. Fake chips. Jordan better than LeBron. Oh no, that's sorry. That's rap god. Like bro, the Lakers organization, bro. That's just a good ran organization, fam. Chicago could have had could be successful like the Lakers, but shit, they had a shit front office, bro. They had a chance to get Melo. They had a chance to get Tracy McGrady. They had a chance to get even Kobe Bean Bryant, but shit was a shit ran organization. They couldn't close the deal on none of them players. So okay, congratulations. They got 17 chips. You ain't got shit. you know.
Yeah, that's a fact. What about Anthony Davis? What's your thoughts on AD right quick before we go back to Caruso? With
Anthony
his
Davis.
possible return looming tonight.
I would try to hold him out long as they can, bro. Because
It
Anthony
sounds
Davis
like
is,
LeBron James is meddling in these affairs again.
I mean, he very well could be, um, because they looking bad. I mean, real bad right now. Like I said, I like Anthony Davis. Especially from the city. You love to have Anthony Davis, and you hate to have him at the same damn time because he's just so freaking fragile, bro. And by him being so fragile, bro, I just feel like it was me. If they can get away with holding him out longer, I would, but it could hurt them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? By them holding him out, because they can just start falling down more seeds. You know what I'm saying? And when he return, it could be too late. So I mean, I could kind of see why LeBron probably pushing him to come back. If that's him pushing him to come back.
I
What,
agree with
what, hold on, bro. What is you talking about? He ain't coming to Chicago. What
you.
are you
What you
talking
talking
about,
about?
fam?
Go ahead, answer
I'm
him.
talking about Lakers. You talking about
Yeah,
them?
yeah,
So I
he
don't know what the hell
trolling.
you talking about.
I never seen him before either.
Who? I seen Lakers in here before. Um,
That's not Lakers winning four though. That's somebody else.
yeah, I know. I seen him in here before. He might be talking about AD, bro. I said AD is from the shop, bro. He's from the shop, bro. I'm not saying he coming to the shop. I don't even want him, to be honest with you. Y'all keep his ass.
All the way
Tell what? But yeah, it's to get back on Caruso, it sucks, man. He was just finding his groove, man. Getting back, and then you had this setback, you know. I'm just curious if the league gonna find him now.
Shout out Dave James. He said MJ ain't better than him. Who the hell?
I mean, he's talking about LeBron. Y'all entitled to y'all opinion, bro. I can't argue with your opinion, fam. So y'all can have that. You know, it's just funny that it's only got LeBron James fans to go to shit about LeBron better and stuff like that. You know, I ain't even bring nothing like that up. You know, so hey, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. It's whatever. My job ain't to convince you who better. What's wrong?
Dave, what you think about this Caruso shit? He said trade for Marcus Smart. What you think about that?
Who?
Nah, man, contract.
I'm good, bro.
Trade who for Marcus Smart, bro? Where do people
I'm
come
not
up with this?
no Marcus Smart, bro. Y'all tweak. That's what I'm saying. There you go. You panicking. I'm not trading for the Marcus Smart, bro.
Like, why people come up with trades with people in the conference? Man? If there's any trades being discussed, it needs to be coming out of the West.
What's happening is they panic. They hitting that panic button, bro. Hitting that panic button, man.
But hey, let me ask you this, Unstoppable. Say the front office did decide to make a trade and they got rid of Kobe White. Would you be okay with that, just depending on who they get back in return?
Yeah, depending on how you get in return, but I wouldn't trade Kobe White if I was done.
I just
They need him. They need to come off that bench. Man. He the only person getting buckets coming off the bench. Only way I'd be cool if they.
I wish I would have caught that game last night. I wanted to see what they said he shot horrible.
I mean, they shot. I mean, both
They
teams
said both
shot
teams
bad.
did.
You know?
They shot like 40%.
Both teams shot bad. Both teams shot bad, but you got to give credit to Chicago, bro. To only lose by 4 points. You know,
hey, I'll take that.
Especially,
was that our first game against Milwaukee or second? I can't.
First game.
Okay, for it to be the first game and not get blown the hell out.
And that was a short-handed Chicago Bulls. You didn't have Zach. You didn't have none of your defensive players, and only lose by 4 points.
I would love this trade right here for the Knicks. Yeah, bring Kobe White to New York. I would love this one.
Who they talking about?
For D Rose and Thomas Gibson. That would actually be good for y'all.
Hold on. Say that again.
Hold on, I didn't hear Fly. You said who?
He said for D Rose and Taj Gibson.
Hell no, man. Y'all
that'd be good for y'all. Y'all gonna be the number one seed, man. Rose in the conference finals, he gonna be the difference maker. Taj Gibson. Now you need those players.
Flight.
Taj Gibson, so give me Robinson.
He will be good for a playoff situation.
If we needed those players, if those players so good, we need them. Y'all wouldn't trade. Y'all keep their ass. I'm good on D Rose and I'm good on Taj Gibson. Now, if you talking about giving up Cam Reddish, I'll do that trade. Give me Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish, he just got traded. He ain't going nowhere.
Give me Cam Reddish.
I'll take Cam.
Or I say this, or I might entertain Mitchell Robinson.
I do it for Mitchell.
I might entertain that. But if it ain't Mitchell or Cam Reddish, I ain't trying to hear nothing y'all saying.
As much as I
I'm
would
not
like
trying
D
to hear
Rose to come
anything.
back to Chicago, D Rose ain't coming back to Chicago. He don't want to come back to
I mean,
Chicago.
D Rose actually had an opportunity to come back to Chicago, but he
Where
chose.
you sit?
They I
On the
believe
back or
they
here?
paid him a little bit more money,
Where you sitting down?
and
Sit
and he
down.
chose to stay with New York Knicks. You know what, man?
Give him the
He
bag.
just
Mm.
he's loyal
Hey,
to Tom Thibodeau.
yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to exit out and come back in. I gotta see if I can get
Uh,
my signal right. Everything sounds real about it.
Yo, Juju, you tripping, man? D Rose and Taj Gibson don't move the needle, bro. They not doing. I say D Rose mostly doing something for I say for the Knicks, but Taj Gibson not doing shit, bro. I mean, I'm good. And plus, you don't need you got Io, fam. You bring Derrick Rose here. You stunting. You stopping Io development, man. Io has an opportunity set up to be a hell of a two-way player, fam. I'm not doing that. D Rose had his chance to come to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? He chose where to go. Just like with people talking about we should trade for Paul Millsap now because it's not working out in Brooklyn. I'm not trading for no damn Paul
No,
Millsap, bro.
that's a good trade.
I'm not doing it. But Paul Millsap had his
No,
opportunity to
not for
come to
Paul Millsap. I
Chicago,
was talking
fam.
about that trade. Not for Millsap. I like the trade for D Rose and Taj Gibson for the Knicks.
I'm not doing that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you another
Why
reason
not?
why. Because for one, when you talking about Taj Gibson and Derrick Rose, right? That's what you
Yes,
said.
yeah, y'all gonna need them
Well,
dudes in the
okay,
playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because you stopping IO development, man. You got Derrick Rose coming in. It's like, come on now, IO been playing great, man. Let him come in and get that experience. You know what I'm saying? Especially the playoffs. Let him get that stuff under his belt. He gonna be good, fam. You don't. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'm looking at IO. He needs to develop, fam. So you give him the opportunity to get that playoff. You never know. That man might, like I say, he might take it to another gear in the playoffs too. Right? He's been doing
Right.
damn good. And to be honest with you, fam, I kind of didn't like Io like that because he reminded me of Colin Sexton. I don't like Colin Sexton at all, fam. But
What's your
this
beef with
kid,
Colin Sexton?
I just don't like him, fam. I don't
Oh,
like. I
so
like his game.
I put the wrong link in the chat. My fault, y'all.
I don't like his game, bro. I don't think he all that to me. But
My bad on that link. I sent the wrong link.
let's get that right one out there. But Io, uh, he doing his thing, bro. And much respect to the kid, but he's been playing damn good, bro. And I want him to keep. I want him to be that backup point guard to uh, get that learning experience, man, so he can develop. You bring that Rose in there, you stopping that. That's why I said I too much wouldn't like for them to get Jeremy Grant. I think P. Will can fill that role. Only person I would think I would be fine to trade him for is Ben Simmons. That's it. And I know if they get him, they got to trade. They got to trade. Actually, they got to trade P. Will probably get Grant. Be honest with you. I don't want that. I'm like, you gonna give up P. Will, get Ben Simmons this mug, bro. I'd rather have him. Alex will be out, bro. I think 6 weeks, man. Let me double check on that. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks. You're trying to,
Oh,
bro. Listen,
Nate was
man.
good, Nate.
Hey, yeah, what's good, fam?
What's
I
good?
was
We
trying
got
to get
breaking
here
news,
for a
man.
hot
Breaking
minute.
news.
Yeah, I saw. That's crazy.
Man, let us know your thoughts, man. Lonzo Ball, he's not by his lonely. Caruso will be going to the operation room as well. It's breaking news for the Bulls, man. Talk to us, Nate. We need some answers.
Well, I mean, I can only be in for a little while. I mean, anytime I do come up here, it's only for a little second. But the Bulls, I mean, lost their. I mean, Caruso is their enforcer. So, like, it's their enforcer. It's the heart of the team. So, with Lonzo and Caruso out, as well as the other defensive players, the Bulls going to be
Hell no.
probably a 50 because
So,
the
so, so,
other
do
teams
you,
are
so
going to
do,
be
do
distracted.
you agree with the absence of Lonzo and the absence of Caruso? That's going to play big dividends for those guys.
Of course. With Lonzo out and Caruso in, Caruso can kind of fill the shoes of Lonzo, but when it comes to defense, his overall basketball smarts and everything like that. But now that he's gone, I mean, it, and now that he's gone, I don't see those same intangibles in the other players. So you know,
Do you
it's
think schedule matters in that at all?
huh?
Do you think the schedule matters in that at all?
Not really. We can beat the bad teams, but the teams
Upper
that's like
echelon.
the
Hey,
teams that's like a
Falcon,
six seed
I'm gonna
or
need you
above.
to explain what you mean by they doing Kobe White dirty.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Shout out to
Like
the
this,
chat. What's good, Copperfield? You back on the road?
buddy
Hold
talking
on.
about y'all want Kimball Walker. Hell no, bro. I want no fucking Kimball Walker, bro. I'm fine with the two
Y'all
we
should have
got.
took Kevin Knox before we got rid of him.
Nah, I already told you who I wanted, fam. If it
Who's
wasn't,
that?
I told you Colin Sexton.
You said Cam Reddish.
I mean, yeah, my bad. Cam Red. I'm
No,
tripping. I'm
you
reading.
said
I'm
you
reading
hate
out loud
Colin
what I'm reading.
Sexton.
Right. I was reading the chat. I just actually read that out loud. Yeah, I wanted Cam Reddish, bro. That's why I kept telling you that whole thing with bring DeMar off the bench. Like shit, I'm like, bro, they get Cam, bro. I put Cam in that spot for it. Had DeMar come off that bench, bro. But it's looking like the Knicks he's gonna be part of that future. So
No.
unfortunately, we're not gonna get Cam Reddish.
Yeah, what happened?
Right.
You good, Nate?
Yeah, I'm back.
Huh?
I'm back.
So how do the Bulls get through this?
What was that?
How do the Bulls get through this? Because they're still missing Zach as well. How can they weather the storm?
They can't weather the storm. I mean, like the other players got to step up. I like Kobe White, but he can be streaky. So it's the same with Ayo. So like you need a lot of players in order to to, to to fill that hole. Give me 1 second.
No, you
And
good.
Rose had another injury too, fam. Like, come on now. I mean, I understand, man. Y'all want Kobe White. It's not gonna happen though, bro. It's not gonna happen. Kobe White, come on now. It's not gonna happen. A bucket getter off the bench that's accepting that role. Y'all can keep Rose and Taj. I'm good, fam. If I'm AK, well, it's more than likely every season be answering the phone call as far as trade because GM. I think he don't get enough credit. He should get as much credit as AK. He gonna hang up the phone when y'all laugh at that stuff. You for real? Bye.
No, but I definitely do see the Bulls making a big trade or like a substantial trade. Thank you.
I don't see no trade happening, fam. I mean, like I said
I just
before,
don't know who they give
there's a
up.
rumor about
Kobe.
Durant, but I don't think that rumor is true, bro. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's true. at all.
I just hope they trade Vooch, man. I mean, I don't know how he played in the Bucks game. I didn't watch the Bucks game, but he's not playing like an all star right now.
He plays soft, bro. I sent
Yeah,
him the last play, bro. He had what's his name? Drew Holiday on him, guarding him, fam.
Portis.
And he passed out of it to DeMar DeRozan when he shot that damn three. It's like, bro, you supposed to take
Yeah,
Drew Holiday to the paint, fam. Like, what the hell is you doing?
he's soft. He can't back down nobody.
Milwaukee has their full roster.
So I would try and trade Vooch if I can, man. I mean, like, I'd rather have someone like Mo Bamba or someone that can put some more effort in the paint.
Yeah, unfortunately, they stuck with it right now.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to take on Vooch.
And I got 2 years left. I mean, maybe if the Trailblazers are
Chicago
trying to
not
find
gonna
somebody.
drop no play in, bro. They'll be fine, fam.
But I don't see us winning. I don't see us winning a chip with Vooch though.
If you get a complimentary, I mean, I'm not going to deviate from having a sizable power forward. And if you get somebody there, put Patrick Williams back at small forward where he belongs, and it'll be okay.
You're right.
I'd rather have Patrick Williams come off the bench, honestly.
You said you rather have what?
'Cause, like if we get a power forward, right? If you're not gonna have, if you get a power forward,
they have a power forward.
Start.
Cam Thomas. I mean, not Cam Thomas. Whoever whoever was that guy that we signed from the G League. He plays good.
They got a power forward though. Why would they trade for one?
Hold on. Who you talking about? Talking about
Patrick Williams.
Nah.
No, like to me, Patrick Williams is a small forward to me. He's not a power
he's a
forward.
small forward / power forward. I mean, but you haven't seen him play that power forward as much. So I think he'll be fine, man. The kid is 6'8". Actually, he grew up an inch and a half. He was 6'7". He's 6'8" now. The kid's still going. You gotta just wait, man. You don't hit the panic button and start making trades, bro. Not yet. I say you ride it out to the end of the season and see what happens. After you see what you get from these players. You know?
I mean, if that's what they planned on this year being anyway.
Tyler Cook.
You know, with the contracts we got, I mean, honestly, I'll take the hit this year. Expect that second round exit and let everything build up for next year.
I mean, it's still a success. Second round exit, first round exit. Shit, this team was at the playoffs last season. Well, they had a chance to get in the play-in, but you know what happened with that. But you know, if they get knocked out, then you know what you do. You go to you look at the roster and say, okay, what do we need to subtract and what we need to add? You know.
Hey, Sabu, what's Bulls? What is Chicago radio? For what?
I can't hear you. Said what is Chicago? What?
What is like the sports captains of Chicago? What are they saying about?
What are they saying about what Chicago?
About the
Chicago
team.
Bulls, you said?
Yes.
I mean, they say pretty much what everybody says it's a good team. They a playoff team. They got a chance to win the chip. It's just the injury bug. That's always been Chicago problem, bro. If you a Chicago Bulls fan, is just that damn injury bug has been killing them. You know, I was hoping they could move on from this when they fired all their medical, pretty much their whole medical staff. Huh?
Yeah, they got rid of all of them. Bring in another one, and it should still happen. I said, yeah, they got rid of the previous one, and they bring in a whole new one, and it should still happen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I would put it like this. I kind of. breaking up bad, bro. You still breaking up, bro.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. I said, so is Patrick Williams, Caruso, and Lonzo, are they all come back around the same time?
Yeah, Curuso and Lonzo,
the thing with Caruso, they said they're gonna reassess him in 6 to 8 weeks. He doesn't have a recovery time. Wait, hold on, you know what? Patrick Williams went down with the same thing, right? Fractured wrist or dislocated
Patrick
wrist or something.
Yep.
And that was in October. That's 5. It's already been 5 months. So 4 months, 3 months, 3.5. And unless they force him back.
One of the best centers.
I don't know, like the more you think about it, shit becomes depressing a bit.
I tell you what, man.
Hey, I mean, if we're gonna go through the injuries, rather go through them earlier than later.
That's what I said, bro. I'd rather them have it now than like the playoffs or a week from the playoffs. You know, like just get these injuries out the way. Yeah.
I just hope whoever's on that bench, I just want them to get their minds right and like really bunker down and say, hey, this is what we going, this is what we got. We got on these Bulls uniforms. We play defense. It's one of the staples of being a Chicago Bull. Play defense.
Right. Oh, yeah. Everybody don't panic. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah, man. Shit's wild out here. They want to manual quickly, and they ain't gonna take quick. He gonna be used to the big fish.
Why everybody keep
like,
trying to give us guards, man? We don't need any guards.
Y'all need Mitchell Robinson. or Nerlens.
Hey, I'll take him too. Just give me defense, rebounds, and a presence. That's all I want. Something that can alter a shot at the rim.
That's crazy because Caruso gonna miss 6 to 8 weeks as well.
Maybe.
Well, that's what it says right here. That's what the reports are saying so far. 6 to 8 weeks.
I read that they said he'll be reassessed.
Wow.
What happened? Why'd you say wow like that?
Huh?
Why'd you say wow like that? What happened?
I'm playing this Dead by Daylight and I got hit. And I shouldn't have got hit.
Man, that game hard as fuck to play.
Yeah, it is. That definitely is.
I got it, and I'm like, man, how the hell did this shit go? I got rid of it.
What system you got? What system you got, Copperfield?
I got the 4 right now.
Okay. Now we on that too. Me and Unstoppable. We got it all. We everywhere.
All right.
You know, there's PS over there. You got PS5 too, right? Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Unstoppable racked up.
Yeah, they just went on. They just dropped another batch yesterday. Okay.
Another batch of PS5s? Yo, I don't know how
Yeah.
people still going through that. That shit is crazy.
Hey,
That
hey,
Xbox
Flight,
is
you
better
see
though.
them?
You know Xbox bought Activision.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
thinking
Flight, you
about.
Yo,
see
let me
them
tell you
Sony?
something. And let me tell you
Hey,
something.
Flight.
Let me tell you, when you back a fucking bully when you back somebody into a corner, they're gonna come out swinging. You very
Hey,
Xbox right now coming out swinging. You know what I
hey,
mean? They're about
Flight.
to kill them niggas. I'm
Hey,
telling you,
Flight.
watch.
I want to tell you. You see how them Sony fans sick. They bought up
Yo,
Activision.
Xbox is the underdog, unstoppable. That's why they going hard like this.
I'm telling you, bro. Them Sony fans pissed that they bought Activision.
PlayStation thought they was gonna make that Call of Duty exclusive on Xbox. That would have been dirty. See, PlayStation would have did that. Yo,
It
Xbox got to
is.
get
It
dirty.
is. It's gonna
PlayStation
be
would have
like.
violated.
Listen, Flight. It's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be exclusive to the ecosystem. So what I
Yeah,
keep telling Sony fans is this, bro. What Xbox is doing is gonna force Sony to put Xbox Game Pass in on PlayStation, bro. So it's gonna be to the ecosystem. What y'all don't understand is what they basically said is, listen, the Call of Duties right now, they're not gonna take them out the Sony store, and whatever deals they have, which I believe they have exclusive content for PlayStation for Call of Duty to 2024. So dog, enjoy it. You gonna get the Tyler. They gonna honor all whatever deals they made before they bought that company. And after them deals is over with, fam, you Call of Duty will be exclusive to Game Pass. So unless Sony give in and put Game Pass in the PSN, you're not gonna play Call of Duty unless you buy an Xbox and get a PC, bro. You know how much Microsoft make a month off of Game Pass? Bro, they make like, if my memory serves me correctly, they make $350 million a month. Now you take Call of Duty off of that, and you add 50
Yeah, that's
more
one of the reasons why I
subscribers.
never got the box.
Why? Why you say that? Because of Game Pass?
That, yeah, you got to
Yeah, bro.
pay to
Like,
play.
come on now. You said pay to play?
Yeah, I know you got to do that with a lot of the systems anyway. But I know it was something about that game that I heard earlier on. Just threw me off.
I mean, I say this,
As
bro.
much
You
as
gonna get.
I like the Xbox. I just always been a PlayStation person. You know what I'm saying? Like teenage
I mean, I started off PlayStation
years. You know
myself,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, everybody, I just didn't like the PlayStation, bro, because when they had it's like, damn. Oh, when I first got my PlayStation 3, I'm like, bro, where the hell the damn party chat at? Motherfuckers was looking at me was like I was talking in, said different language. I'm like, party chat. What's that? I'm like, y'all don't got no party chat? I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, I'm good, bro. And they was dogging Xbox when they had party chat. And then when they got it, they started talking smack. I'm like, yo, these cats funny. But yeah, man, like I said, back to
I'm
the
not glad to
topic,
fuck around and get the five though. At this point, it's gonna take forever to
get
get
it,
the
bro.
five. I'm just gonna end up
Get it,
buying the
get it.
Xbox.
Hey, listen, but you know what I tell cats, man? I'm like, bro, back. I don't remember. I could be wrong. Y'all can correct me if I'm right. But I'm like, bro, back in the PlayStation era, if I'm talking about the PlayStation 1 era and the Xbox One era, bro, it wasn't no fucking console wars like just the belt who out the band, bro. It wasn't none of that. It's like it's nowadays, man. They motherfuckers getting this console war. And I say this, bro, get both, bro. And if you want all three, get all three, bro. Have the best of both worlds, bro. I'm not missing out on nothing. Okay, you
Hey,
PlayStation fans talk
no, because there's
smack
certain
about how they
things like
got them. Go ahead.
yeah, there's just certain things about certain systems that you can't do without. Like Switch, I get. Like my son has the Switch,
I ain't never getting no
and
Switch, bro. Fuck that.
no, it's just certain. There's certain things. Like if you
I think don't get me
okay
wrong, but
using
I think the Switch is cool, bro. I think the Switch is a good console, but it has its flaws. My flaws I don't like about it, bro. Like how you make a portable console, but you don't take advantage to put an SD card in there, bro. You know how many Nintendo
yeah,
Switches they probably can sell?
that's weird.
Especially if they partner with one of these cell phone companies, bro. Like, yo, we got the Switch over there. You know what I'm saying? You put the SD card in there, you can get online, blase, blase. I'm thinking they missing an opportunity like with that, you know, because we're
Right.
gonna take these systems on the go. Shit, I want to be able to get online, play with the homies,
Yeah.
But I say, yo, get all that shit, bro. Like, they talk that God of War stuff. I'm like, okay, motherfucker, I got a PlayStation. If I want to play God of War, Spider-Man, I turn my PlayStation on. If I want to play Gears of War, Halo, I turn my Xbox on. But I prefer the Xbox though, in my opinion. I think, it's like you said earlier. Some console has its flaws, others don't. I just prefer the Xbox, bro. But I have both. Hey, Triple B Nation, you got to come on here and speak facts why you think the Xbox is trash. Because I can get into that console war and be in my little petty stuff and tell you why I feel like the PS5 ain't all that. PS5 is the only real console. I'm gonna have to ask you to explain. You can't. Don't talk to me about that opinion shit. Hit me with them facts, Triple B. Hit me with them facts. Why you feel that way? And don't go into no. Don't go into no because of y'all got sales. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. iPhones sell like crazy, but iPhones are dog shit, and I got an iPhone, fam. I have an iPhone, excuse me. They straight dog shit. iPhones is not all that, bro. Android is better, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Apple is stuff that Apple users are getting, bro. Android been had that. Samsung been had that, bro. I mean, iPhone is so shady, bro. What they did, I think they took like a charger. Some they took out the damn box. It was lame as hell. If you go for respect, bro, iPhone is iPhone is trash, bro. Samsung is better.
As far as I'm concerned, they both do the same. So I can't really tell the difference. My brother taught me to get my phone. I don't even know why. I always had an
We'll
Android.
put it in the chat, the answer will be. You don't have an iPhone line. Yeah, I had an Android. Let me tell you this. Now, what I like about the iPhones is good once you jailbreak it. So I can get all the music I want for free or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I could do things like change the interface. You could do, listen, I'm telling you, fam, you could do a whole lot of stuff once you jailbreak your iPhone. Then it becomes nice. But other than that, those iPhones, they ain't all that, bro. I'm telling you, they not all that. They
I
not,
only
bro.
been an iPhone user for like a year.
You said what, bro?
I only been an iPhone user for a year.
Bro, I mean when I first switched. I first switched maybe like 5 years ago, bro. Like I said, it wasn't nothing, but once you jailbreak it, man, you can do endless stuff. Like one of the things I like about once you jailbreak it is you can you can turn on your what you call that, your hotspot. And your cell phone provider won't know that you turned on your hotspot, meaning you won't have to pay no fees, none of that. What are you doing down there? Oh, okay, you having a good time. Go ahead, do you. Don't let me interrupt. You asked me, Dave, they need to keep Anthony Davis out as long as possible, bro.
Well, for him to come back strong or just have a horrible.
Bro, he too damn fragile, bro. I'll try to save him for the playoffs, man.
I did want him in Chicago.
I don't want him in Chicago, bro. Fuck him. I mean, I'm gonna say it. If he happy to come in, because like I said, so he from the city, he's from the hometown. But I look at it like this, bro. You had the opportunity to come home, and you chose not to. It's like, okay, so why you want to come home now? And two, now and some for two, like with Dwayne Wade, like motherfucker, you want to come home and you out your prime? It's like, fuck, why is that? Why not come in when you was in your prime when you had the opportunity to? When LeBron James and they
Hey,
had Bosh
Dave
and they had
James, what's
Wade.
good, bro? Dave, you in the building?
Yo, yeah, Flint.
Yo, what's good, Dave? How you doing, man? You good?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this news?
Okay.
On AC, what's your thoughts on this Alex
I'll be
Caruso?
right back. I'll be right back. Flight. Gotta make a quick call.
All right. I'll wait till Dave get back. Definitely need Dave James' thoughts on
Yeah.
this news.
I want to hear his opinion.
Yeah, if he didn't drop already.
Hey, I saw something about Melo's shoe dropping some crossways.
Say what?
It's like I saw something about LaMelo's shoe dropping, not the Rick and Morty one. It's a different one. It's like gray and orange or something. Like it's got like it's all gray with some like orange, some type of orange lining. Yeah,
Caruso gonna be out 6 to 8 weeks. Bengals are 9, Titans 6 at halftime. Nico going crazy. He done text me his Titans about to lose. He's scared to death.
damn, is Derrick Henry playing or they keep him out?
No, I said Nico's team is the Titans.
I know. No, I was saying, is Derrick Henry playing or did they keep him out?
Derrick Henry playing.
9-6. Hey, they don't have Julio. Well, it'd be crazy if Cincinnati made it to the Bears. That'd be crazy. It'd be good for LSU. Probably some Ohio State. I hate coming through here.
Oh, my fault.
Hey,
What did you say, Copper Phil?
hey, nah, I was saying it'd be crazy if Cincinnati could make it to the Super Bowl. There's gonna be a whole lot of people excited about
Well, I
that.
can see it. Joe Burrow is gonna prime. Joe Burrow is
They
made
can
for this
beat
shit.
Kansas City. They can beat Kansas City. That's for sure. Hey, if Dex is on under his neck of the woods, I don't know how far away from his neck of the woods.
That'd be crazy if the Bengals get to the Super Bowl. The Bengals get to the Super Bowl is on.
Yeah, I think. Hey, honestly, I think if they make it, don't matter which NFC team they go up against. They could probably win that match.
Yeah, I agree with you, Don. T. Sam said Dave acted like AD, the softest big man in the league. Nah. Well, that's wifey. Hey, Copperfield, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what you driving? An RV?
No, it's 18.
Oh, it's like a truck, right?
Yeah, it's semi truck.
Okay.
Tractor trailer.
So it's looking like you got the crib back there.
Oh, these jokers, they got some space too. They got some
Right.
sleeping buckets, bridges. They're very doable. They make life good. I'm in Dax neck of the woods.
Are you in Cali?
It's traffic. Worse than, if not the worst. Well, the United States.
Yeah.
But I was happy to.
That's a fact. Dave said Lakers winning 10 straight.
Well,
Oh my God! You see this? You see. All you had to say was the Lakers about to take off now with AD. You see how you got to put the 10 straight on it? 10 straight. Come on.
I mean, honestly, I don't see the Lakers doing any better than they were doing before when he was.
You say you don't see them doing no better?
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably be like 5 to 10 games over 500. No, I ain't gonna say 500. It's like 50 and 30. But they'll probably stay around the 500 range. They're just too inconsistent. They got too many issues, especially this late in the year. Usually by this time, any LeBron team, right before the All-Star break, they've gotten it together. You know? But even with that, you know, LeBron, he's putting a lot on his body right now, doing all he can. It's not going to be able to sustain that once the playoffs come. If they make the right.
Yeah. So that's how you get the ride. You get the ride with the family when you work. Is it your business? Is your company that you're doing? You working with?
No, I only been driving for 2.5. I dropped the switch.
Okay.
Yeah,
So look, you're looking life back there, man. Your life is made a lot easier. They're not seeing what I'm saying. But I'm able to get a better look. Your life is a little bit easier driving. I ain't gonna put you out there. Hold on, I gotta put that on camera. Hold on, y'all doing too much. They showing out over here. Y'all need to see what I'm doing. This dude's over here getting fat grapes. Let me tell you something. Yo, tell me how this dude's over here. You're living like the Prince of Persia. I'm telling you, this dude was getting grapes, massages, rubs. Hold on. What the hell?
That wasn't intention.
I got you. I took you down. I ain't gonna do you like that. If you don't want to be on there, I ain't gonna do you like that. Yeah, but then I was like, damn, that's presidential. You got me beat, goddamn it. I'm gonna have to talk to mine. But yeah, that's good though. You get to work like that?
One more time.
I said, you get to work like that all the time?
Oh yeah,
that's good.
Take time off when I want to.
Yeah, them truck driving jobs is good, y'all. Anybody want to get in the truck driving? It's good payment. I keep telling you, the CDL is something else. You need a lot of people don't be knowing that CDL is open up some doors. Go ahead, Copperfield.
Yeah, I just wish I would have got into it.
You say you wish you would have got in sooner?
Kind of waited. Yeah. like in
Yeah,
my 20s.
yeah, I know.
But
Yeah,
it's better to get it than not do it at all. Because it does open up a lot of doors.
yeah, I'm telling you, my young boys. You heard what this guy just said for all my people that's in high school or about to get out of high school. That CDL is something else. You know what I'm
Get
telling you?
it,
I got
grab it,
family members who got the CDL and they're doing big things. So anybody want to look
push
into some
everything to the
papers?
side,
Yeah.
travel the states.
Yeah. So the
Do the
traveling
same
don't
trip.
bother you?
One more time.
I said the traveling don't bother you?
No. I mean, no, not really.
The
I
long
don't mind it.
What about the
Because,
long distance driving?
nope.
That,
Used to
that's
that.
a part
I
of the
mean,
job.
we can only drive, like, we're limited to 11 hours of driving a day.
Oh, so that's all they want you to
But,
drive is 11 hours.
yeah, that shit federal regular. No,
That's
back
good. Yeah, that's too much. Anything
before
over is great.
before the government got into it, shit, yeah, we was out here driving 16-hour days.
You said 16-hour
Now,
days?
because, yeah, like, as a truck driver,
Nah,
man,
yeah,
you're trying
that's
to
a
get
fact.
where
Go
you
get
need
your
to.
degree. Somebody, Sharon, yeah, go get your degree. But I'm just telling y'all another option that you can make a lot of money. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You don't
I
have to go down.
mean, yeah, you can
Why?
get your degree, but
Yeah,
degrees
yeah.
not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just
Well,
because you get a degree
somebody
doesn't
said that in the
guarantee.
chat. The only reason why I said that is because somebody said that in the chat.
No,
Copperfield.
I know. I know. But degrees aren't a guarantee. Anybody can get a degree.
Right.
But if you're trying to not work for anybody, have your own, like, this could
Yes.
open up doors for a degree. If you're somebody who's not looking to go to college immediately right after school, or don't, like, get into it early in your 20s. By the time you're 30, you have your own independent business, either doing trucking or doing land or like anything. You can really save up a lot of money now.
Right.
You don't have no bills. If you do, you got a cell phone bill. You don't have to worry about a vehicle unless you want to. You're not paying rent. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, right? It's something different. That if you're just a single person, you just want to live. Yeah, stuff too. Especially now with automated trucks, you don't have to worry about learning how to drive a manual vehicle or any of that. And, yeah, you have to always pay for hotel rooms. Things with a lot of truckers, they spend their money in the casinos.
Yeah, well, that's shout out to Torian Whitfield. He said that he broke it down. Once you get your CDL, you have a tangible skill. You can drive buses, etc. Yeah, that's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah. That Class A will let you drive anything else, everything else.
Yeah, we just giving y'all some experience, some
Not
game, so y'all go out there and get some paper, man. Go get y'all that house. Go get you that car. Go buy wifey something nice. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's Flight Sports TV. But yeah, nonetheless, we got breaking news in the NBA. Breaking news. Alex Caruso is going in for a wrist surgery. He's going down.
Yeah, I was asking on Southpaw earlier if it was it's the same injury that Patrick Williams has.
The wrist?
And yeah, didn't he go down like fractured or dislocated wrist or something?
Okay, I don't know.
And if that's the case, look how long he's out.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's a big case.
Unless I'm thinking last year.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see.
But like I was saying about that schedule gonna help us a lot. I mean, team defense, even if it's mediocre, we can still win some games. It's just gonna be hard against those upper echelons.
Yeah, they're gonna be straight. What's your second team outside of the Bulls?
I don't. Well, I'll say Detroit. I'll let Detroit team.
Yo, speaking of Detroit, the Pistons ain't looking too bad, are they? They got a bright future. I know what I mean. Obviously, they're bad, but I'm talking about the future. There's some pieces over there that should be all right. What you think about your man, Cade Cunningham? What's your thoughts on Cade? Did you hear what I said? I was about to ask you your thoughts on Cade Cunningham. I don't know if your shit is on mute, but I'll answer my own question. Cade Cunningham is the truth. Will Copperfield said that the Pistons is his second team because he lives right by Detroit. So I was just discussing the rookie Cade Cunningham, a brave spot. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with Jeremy Grant. It's so crazy because Jeremy Grant is like everybody's guy, who everybody's clamoring to get. I just don't understand why. I don't know how this got turned into the best thing out on the open market. It's crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever's dumb enough to give up first round picks and a whole assets for this guy Jeremy Grant, they're gonna suffer the consequences. I'm telling you, they're gonna suffer some serious consequences fooling with Jeremy Grant. Your phone is on mute. You probably got to log back in and log back out. Oh yeah, that shit was fucked up. Because those skills are needed 24/7. Yeah, they said driving, plumbing, carpentry, electrical. That's a fact. Sherwin, that are you talking about? That man, I'm not against getting a degree. I have one, but there are many ways to success. Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. The degree is cool. We were just getting a CDL. We wasn't trying to tell. That's not necessarily like a cop out and not getting a CDL shit. All right, that's a hell of a cop out. I'm telling you, that CDL is something else. That's a skill. I'm telling you, get you the big house. I know a couple of dudes driving CDLs. They got the big house, the pool in the back, the jacuzzi. You know what I mean? Master bedroom. They wanted, like that. How you want to live? 4-car garage. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's what we're trying to tell you. If you can get more money, that's it. Turn with driving the truck is a rat race. If you own your own truck and you know how to get the loads, you can do well. If you are driving for someone else, you are making $90,000. I said you're making $90,000 a year. Well, I don't got all the facts on that, but it's something crazy like that. But it is a lot of work though. Ain't no job easy. You understand? Shit. You go talk to them people working at McDonald's, they'll tell you shit ain't easy. I mean, work ain't easy. I hate work. I hate working. I'll be honest with you. I'll be at work. I hate this place. So as soon as I walk in, I'm ready to leave. As soon as I walk in the fucking door, I'm ready to walk out the fucking door. I'm just telling you the God honest truth. Once I leave the job, I completely disconnect from work. I don't want to talk about how the day was. I totally forgot. Because as soon as I got in the car, I got back to my life and where it was before I walked in the door. I don't bring work home with me. That's some shit I don't do. I don't bring it home. I forgot about it. So like nobody's gonna get on my hurt my feelings. They don't ask me how my day was because I'm trying to forget about what happened this morning. Go ahead. World Copperfield, what's the deal? I was telling about the job.
Right. All right. So, yeah, you don't trade me first round pick for Jeremy Grant. He's a late bloomer.
That's what the team's gonna be hurt when they give up those pieces because there's people flirting. I'm telling you, Detroit trying to catch somebody. Detroit know what they're doing. They're trying to get somebody.
I'll take him in Detroit just for the league. But I don't know what else besides scoring. I don't know what else he's gonna do. I don't know what he plays on defense.
Don't play no defense. Another big power forward shooting threes.
He only 6'7", 6'8". I don't want that.
Another idiot out there chucking up 3 corners.
Man, if it ain't size, I don't want it. Don't need it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's like most important right now. I need a big. I could definitely use a big guy. But yeah, man, Alex Caruso, it's crazy what's going on with AC, man. He's gonna be just fine. I was just discussing with all the people that just joined us. I believe Caruso is averaging, 8 points this season. I was stating that Alex Caruso's
his impact is just you
but
can
it's like 30 points in the season.
Yeah. You just
You know,
cannot.
I'm surprised though. Like I don't know. Maybe if I look at Bleacher Report, pretty sure there'll be a lot of Laker hate going on. Whether it's like we happy we ain't got him, shit like that.
Yeah, I want to see this Grayson. I want to take a double look at this Grayson Allen plan.
Oh, Shaq came around with that right hand. That didn't make any sense. You know, when I understand you're moving fast, but you knew you didn't have the ball when you went at him with your left hand, so you end up grabbing his wrist. You know, it's like one of those things. It's like just flung him around.
Oh, I'm looking at the play right here. God damn, the Grayson Allen does some other shit. Yeah, he OD. He always do shit like that, huh? I gotta take a better look at this. I seen that other hand. If somebody should have got him and fucked him up.
Yeah.
I want to get a better look at this. I need to see that. Yeah, but he came around with the other hand.
Yeah, but that was a televised game, huh?
Initially, I said that's not a flagrant foul. But when you see it on replay, I have to think that's a foul one. Unnecessary physical contact, or is it unnecessary and excessive? Because of
That's crazy. I'm looking at this shit right now. Grayson Allen is a filthy dude.
After he impacted Paul, so the Bulls will have the ball. And I wish we could get an explanation.
I didn't know that. Damn. I'm trying to get a better slow motion to give it to see. Yeah, it was that second hand that he came around. That was unnecessary.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
It was just.
Now I didn't get a good look at the landing, so I don't know.
I mean, if you let him tell it, he's just not trying to let a guy get the layup. That's what. If you let him tell it, but still, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wrap him up or something. You on midair. It says Bucks play dirty to win. Yeah, that's what they're gonna lose. They're not gonna do shit. And Grayson Allen, I'm telling you, he's gonna be on his way out the league. Don't be surprised because I'm telling you, his reputation is like it's not. He hurting people now. We already know you was dirty, but now you gonna hurt somebody like deliberately? Like nah.
Tripping people in college.
What's good, Unstoppable? I just took a double look, a triple look at that play, slowed it down. Yeah, it was a filthy play, man. Unstoppable just joined. He'll be right back.
But he may end up getting. I don't know. He may get sick.
Yeah, they said thought this error was weak.
Well, I don't know. They say if he made a play on the ball, initially he did. That's what they would say about the second. I think if he wouldn't have came around with that right hand, it would have just been a regular foul.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could have pulled out the game. The game was in Milwaukee, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think he was able to get away with that? You think that?
No, if it was at home, we probably would have won. Probably like the crowd would have cheered us on. But we do need that enforcer because somebody should. Yeah, you help up the player, but like, hey, that ain't cool. Like when what's his name pushed LeBron. Nazir Muhammad.
That shit was funny. You talking about cool? Nah, that was funny. I'm telling you, Nico had told me, this dude Nico was texting me, right? I'm about to expose what this dude Nico was telling me, because Nico is a Titans fan.
You ain't gonna never hear me discuss what dudes is telling me personally, privately. This dude Nico was telling me, "Yo, flight man, I just want to let you know I'm gonna be a little late. I might not come on the stream today, depending on what happens with the Titans, because I'm gonna be really pissed off if they lose." He just told me he might
Then he won't be showing up, bro.
depending on what happened with that game. So let's hope for the best. We ready for whatever we got. Nico has good. Let me tell you something about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is made for this shit. That dude Joe Burrow is clutch. I don't know why people sleeping on Joe Burrow. That dude Joe Burrow could fuck around and win this whole thing. You know what I'm telling you? Don't let him get to that Super Bowl. See, football is crazy because that dude is like the Bengals are like a laughing stock. All you gotta do is win one game in football, y'all. Like the Cowboys were good this season. One game. Everything you did is over. Not even in the fucking wild card round. You couldn't even get to the divisional.
That was a
Vegas
disappointment.
16-6 right now.
I'm surprised it's turned into a defensive game.
Hey, you don't have no TV hooked up in your truck, bro?
Well, I don't know. What was the matchup like? I don't know if anybody knows. Like what their head-to-head was. I think it's Titans and South.
Well, who you got in the Super Bowl? Yeah.
I don't know. It's unpredictable. I don't know.
So
like, I want to go with my.
When did Tampa play the Rams? When that game come on?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Wow.
I want to go with my conspiracy that NFL would
I want to see that game.
I think if they played again, I think Kansas City. But I want to go with. I think probably make it just based on playing Cincinnati and Green Bay. Well, the game's in LA, so actually I just haven't thought about it. The game's in LA, so the conspiracy would be going to put the Rams who ain't been to the Super Bowl since the 80s. Well, no, but LA. So they want to put the Rams at home in the Super Bowl. Ready to fight a deal with that. What the fuck you running for? Dude, there ain't no way. That's what I know. Regardless, hell, I'm just gonna watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, everybody gonna watch the Super Bowl regardless.
Like I don't know, I kind of like if Tampa Bay was to make it, I wish AP would still be.
You said Tampa Bay did what?
If Tampa Bay was to make it to the Super Bowl again, I wish AP was still on it. Like, you know, we all know he's going through some TC shit. If you understand football and his character,
You say you mad about what?
I mean, if a person, if people understand what's going on with Antonio Brown, you know, dealing with CTE.
What about Antonio Brown?
No, I was saying if Tampa Bay was to make it to the Super Bowl again, I wish Antonio Brown was still on the team.
Oh yeah.
This might be Aaron Rodgers. Salute.
What about him? Did he play tonight?
As far as making it,
I'm not sure.
They play tonight. Green Bay played.
I'm not sure. I have to look. I don't know. I just want to know when the Rams. I'm gonna watch the Rams. You said that's tomorrow. I'm gonna find out who playing tonight. Football.
It's Green Bay. I can't remember who they're playing.
They're playing the 49ers.
Yeah, in the game. 49ers. I like it though. I like what's happening. All I know is I'm taking the day off. I'm gonna be somewhere getting throw up. Don't know where. Don't know what state I'll be in. That's what I got to deliver this load.
Oh, did they say dude Titans through another intel? Yeah, it's over.
So much for that week off.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh, having a bye week ain't always what it's cracked up to be. Said having a bye week ain't always what it's cracked up to be.
No, you ain't lying about that.
It's like what happened with Dallas. Philadelphia and Dallas. Philly didn't play their starters last week of the game, and they got blew the fuck out. Dallas plays a second team. Plays a team using their second team. They lose the game because they weren't challenged.
You said who won the challenge?
Philadelphia when they played Dallas at the end of the year. And because Philly played their second squad, it didn't prepare Dallas enough for what they were going to play in the first round. So they ended up losing. But I'll be back on in a minute. Like I gotta pick up.
All right, bro. Go ahead. Hold on, wait a second, Chuck. Go play. Shout out to them Bengals, man, and them Titans. We're about to get up out of here. We'll be back on later on tonight. This Flight Sports TV is a breaking news report. Everybody hit that like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.